Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's been another week. Another one down. Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. Let's see who we got in here tonight. Let's see. Kelsey Brook first. Moose, Angela B, Sophia, Teresa Buchanan, Northern Girl. How you doing? Oh, don't worry about that 15% off, sweetheart. Your box is gonna be a little bit heavy. It'll make up for it. Rabbit, what's going on? Moose, fish sticks, Miss Sharon, Dusty Country Road, Nikki, what's going on, Nick? Not a problem, Northern Girl. I sent you an email a few minutes ago. If you could check it and see if what I sent you is yes or no, and then if it's a yes, then I can show everybody the awesome stuff that you got coming your way. Teresa Buchanan. Yeah, so man, it's been a busy week, guys. I was thinking that I was going to have some time off from school this week and next week to really do some printing, but one of the other teachers that I cover for a lot, her husband is really sick, so she took off this entire past week and she's going to be gone all next week. So, and she's volunteers after school as a helps out with the basketball teams. So I'm doing full time at school and doing practice after school. So yeah, it's fun. Um, so yeah, hands are full, but I'm still figuring it out. I'm getting it done. Moose, I'm glad you got your shirts today. Pretty much everybody should have got their stuff today that I mailed out. Not everybody. Like I've still got Teresa Ifields here. I've still got Angela B's here. I had to wait on that one special request item she had, so it took a couple days extra. But all that stuff should be mailed out first of this week. So yeah, it'll be been busy, busy, busy. So I spent, oh my God, I did all the printing that I've been doing, plus work, plus designing. I've designed one, two, three, four shirts this week. One of them took several hours to get it right, but it's an awesome shirt. I'm gonna show you that one tonight. Yeah, Outpost, what's going on? Yeah, Michigan. I want to tell you again, thank you for donating that beanie that you won. For you, those of you who don't know, I reached out to Michigan. I think it was Monday or Tuesday this week, and Sophia, no, the Gmonad, I've been printing them all day today. I'll be printing all day tomorrow and probably Monday and Tuesday before I get them all done. But yeah, they should be out Wednesday, Thursday this week. So yeah, hey Gemma, so they should be out pretty soon too. And I got to tell you guys, the first let me finish with Outpost. So he never did send me an email about his beanie that he won. So I sent him an email. I'm like, dude, what's up? I got your beanie. What's up? Need your address, yada yada, whatever. And he was like, man, forget about it. Just donate it to one of the kids at school. I was like, oh, that's awesome. So I go to school the very next day, and one of the little girls in my classroom, in my homeroom, it coincidence the very next day it was her birthday. I'm like, well, I got your birthday present right here in my bag. So I pulled out like I think I had four different color beanies, and I let her choose which one she wanted. She's not taking that fucking thing. She almost started crying, but she has not taken that fucking thing off her head. She wore it all day Wednesday, all day Thursday, all day Friday. You're not supposed to wear hats in schools, but when she told the other teachers that Mr. Martin gave it to her, they let her wear it. So she wore this beanie nonstop all week. I don't think she's ever going to take it off. So yeah, but she really appreciated it. And that was awesome. Awesome thing for you to do. Yeah, so the Gmonad shirts, obviously it's taken a while. Very, very complicated design. And I had to redo it a few times. Plus, with all the other stuff I've had, it's been a major issue. But I spent all day today printing the sleeves and the front where it says "We the People." And I got to tell you guys, the shirt I did for Native looks good. The gray or the silver gunmetal gray on the black looks good. But I got to tell you something. That simple "We the People," and I did it in gunmetal gray on the black t-shirts and the black hoodies. That is a absolutely gorgeous shirt. It looks really good. So all those got done today. And then so tomorrow I got the new screens burned. So tomorrow I'm going to do a test print. I'll send it to GMA. She approves. I'll go to print. So, and like I said, it's a process to do all those shirts. So it'll take if everything goes smooth, I could get them done in a day, but I'm going to go ahead and plan on all day tomorrow, and then a couple hours Monday night, a couple hours Tuesday night to get them finished. But yeah, so now Sophia, they'll be going out this. They should be out this week. Period. I'm trying to get all the orders that I've got, including the orders that if anybody orders anything tonight, I should be able to order the blanks. And see, today's the 9th, so tomorrow will be the 10th. So it's 15 days. There's a better than good chance if you order something today, tonight, or even tomorrow, I'll be able to get it to you by Christmas. So the mail's looking, it's anywhere from 3 to 5 days in the continental U.S. Some people got it in 2 days in the U.S. Canada, it's probably 5 days, but we'll see. See what's up, Native. Sherry Leach, Teresa Appill. Yeah, Teresa, your stuff. It'll definitely be to you by Christmas. Your stuff's mailing out mailing out this week. Because the only thing left for your order was the GMA Nana shirt, and I printed your hoodie front and sleeves. Actually, I just finished doing your white hoodie a few minutes ago. I still got to do the back. As soon as the back's done, that's a 4-step process. As soon as the back's done, your stuff's mailed out. So, and KP, then what's going on? Yeah, so GMA, I tell you what, if nothing else, you are going to be happier than a pig in shit just by the front, because that "We the People" in gray on a black shirt looks freaking awesome. And it looks even more awesome on the 2 little ones that you got, I'm assuming for your grandkids, kids. The gray, I ordered a different color gray. I ordered a heather gray, and it's badass. That I'm not gonna lie, that "We the People" in black on that weird color gray, it's kind of like how the old timey TVs used to get that static look. That's the kind of gray it is. It's called heather gray, something like that. And it looks freaking awesome. The main reason why I went with that color gray was because it was the only gray that my supplier has that came in that itty bitty tiny little hoodie that you wanted a hoodie, and it's the only one that actually had a hoodie that was gray. But yeah, it was just a luck of the draw, and it looks awesome. Awesome, Ohio. Pretty much everybody got their stuff today and yesterday. So yeah. Let's see where I'm at. I'm missing all kind of people here. Yeah, so the shirt's going to turn out. It's going to be pretty neat. So if I think everybody that ordered the GMA Nana shirt, I printed all of GMA, and I even went ahead and printed your that other order that you gave me ahead of time, that you emailed me. I went ahead and it's ready too. So they'll all be ready at the same time. And they'll all go out together. So there's that. And then we had a very busy week this week. I just completed my first, not counting Canada. I don't count Canada because we share a border, but my first international order. I just got today. I just burn. I just printed the film. I got to burn the screen still. But going to Australia, Auslander was he had me. Well, he came up with the design. I just had to figure out how to make it work on the shirt. And in doing so, I researched the design. And it's a pretty cool history. It's kind of like it's really neat because it's something like what would happen here in the States, but it happened in Australia. It was a rebellion they had, I believe it was 1854, so it was before our Civil War, and it was gold miners going up against the government because of the way they were being treated, and they were treating them pretty fucking shitty. Um, but there was a huge rebellion. A lot of people died. Like a lot of people died. There were more people died than they don't really have an exact number because a lot of people that were wounded just ran off into the bush and like died a slow, painful death. But it was this big rebellion in Australia. It was called the Eureka Stockade, and they have a flag, and it's the Eureka Stockade flag. Hang on, I'll bring it up for you guys now that I'm doing the history lesson. Because if any of you are interested in getting the shirt, he has most graciously said yes, make it available to you guys on the website, which is awesome. But he took the flag and changed it and meshed it with a Southern Cross, which I thought was an awesome idea. Northern Girl needs some more rebellions, in my opinion. I hear you. I hear you. So I'll go ahead and share the screen and show you guys this this design while I'm doing a history lesson. Is it working? Okay, yes. Yes, it is working. I'm gonna make this. All right, if it'll work. Okay, so this is the Eureka Stockade flag, guys. And this is what he sent me. Well, if it'll show, is it showing? Why is it not showing on you guys' end? It's sharing the screen. All right, this thing isn't working. Can you guys see the big blue and white flag? No? Let's try this again. Stop sharing. All right, present, share screen. Share the entire screen. Allow. There we are. So this is the Eureka Stockade flag. And what he wanted, he sent me this. And funny story, because it took forever for me to get it right because I wasn't paying attention. But he wanted this flag combined with the Southern Cross Christian flag, stood up on its end, yada yada yada, and some sayings underneath, which I'll show it to you. But he sent me this, and I thought he wanted the blue and white. So I do the whole design in blue and white, mock-ups, the whole schmeal, send it to him, and he thought I was just leaving it blue just to show the color contrast. But no, I was fixing to print this bitch blue as hell. And it wasn't until last night, and I've been working on this for over a week. It was last night, just out of the, for some reason, I said something about blue, or he said something about, as long as it's not the blue. And I'm like, what? Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Not the blue. So he didn't want it in blue. He wanted white ink on a black shirt, not a flag, just the cross and the text on a black shirt. So I had to go back and redo it, but it didn't take long because I already did it a couple times. I just had to change the colors up. So this is the Eureka Stockade flag. And this is the design that he came up with. All right, so on the front, this is a really pretty design. This will be the front right here. Tienet Traditions, something about traditions. Obviously, I think that's Latin. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's there on the chest. But he wanted it really big on the chest, and then obviously you've got a cross on each sleeve, and then a cross on the back. And on the back, you guys can't read it. It says, "We swear by the Southern Cross to stand truly by each other, and fight to defend our rights and liberties." So we took the Eureka Stockade flag and basically just had to put those stars on the points and the middle for to make it resemble an actual Christian or Southern Cross. So yeah, it's pretty neat. So this is available on the website right now, and obviously you can get it in black shirt, white shirt, green shirt, whatever. I can just change the color of the of the of the lettering, so it's no big deal. But yeah, so that's the shirt that Auslander just ordered. So yeah, I think it turned out really well. And let's see what else we got here. This is Corn Pop's new design. It says "Sweat is just God's lubricant. Let's get sweaty." That's up on the site, and I wanted to show you guys natives again because that is just a beautiful hoodie. That is legit just a sweet hoodie. And then is Northern Girl still here in the chat? Northern Girl, you still here? Northern Girl, can I show them yours? Like, can I show them your design, Northern, or are you wanting to just get them for me and then you sell them? How do you want that to work? Native Voice says, "I need that hoodie in my life," right? Okay, guys, this is Northern Girl's shirt and hoodie that she just ordered from me. This is her design. I didn't do anything. I just put it on the computer. But it's got Northern Girl Hobbies. Hang on, let me zoom in a little bit. Northern Girl Hobbies, black on gray. It's basically the reverse of the other hoodie. It's the gunmetal gray shirt, black ink, and then obviously the Ghost Designs, but with the Canadian logo. And then this is it on the hoodie, which I think looks really sharp. So those are hers that the order she just placed. Yeah, it's on the site, Gma. You can read it there. Okay, Northern Girl, I sent you an email about that, so we'll square it away. And then I've got, hang on one second, guys. 1 second. Yeah, so it's been a busy week. Besides doing the working full time and extra, getting home, taking a nap, grabbing a bite to eat, and then going downstairs and trying to print for 2 or 3 hours, come back upstairs. Or if I'm not printing, I'm on the computer doing designs or ordering new stuff, or having to the shipping and receiving. That takes forever. Like boxing everything up and weighing it and all that. That I need to hire somebody. That takes a minute. That legit takes a minute. But it's going pretty good, I do believe. It just takes forever. So the what do we got here? But yeah, so it's coming along. Astiwa, welcome. Astawa, cool name. Yeah, Northern Girl, I printed out the film today. I've got to clean some screens and then burn them. So I'll clean screens tomorrow, which will be Sunday. I'll get your stuff burned. I'll order the hoodies. I'll order your blanks tonight after the show. I'll order them. So that'll be should have them by Wednesday at the latest. I'll probably get them Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest. So your stuff should mail out by the weekend. So you'll definitely have them by Christmas. I think when I checked on the shipping, it was, I think it said 5 to 7 days maybe. So, and yeah, as far as the 15% discount goes, since you missed the code, I'll just make up for it by, making sure the box is a little bit heavier. So, but yeah, the code, same as always, 1369, 15% off. And then what'll happen, Northern Girl, I'll just send you an email on how we'll do the thing with you in Canada and me down here and all that good stuff. So, but we'll figure it out. Not a problem. Not a problem. Native Voice, do you have the all white hoodie? I can do it any color you want. You just, when you go to the site, you just pick your color. I think I have it. If the option isn't for a white hoodie on his thing, in the notes section, you can just pick a black hoodie, but in the notes at the very end when you check out, just write, hey, I want a white hoodie instead with black ink or green ink or whatever color ink you want. So that's not a big deal. I can change it up however you want. Like I would put all the colors, but it would take me forever to load anything on the website because I have to manually do each color in each size and each price. So no problem, Northern Girl. Astawa, just order a black hoodie, and at the very end when you go to checkout, there's a section where it says notes, like off to the, I think, left, it asks for the code where you put in 1369 for 15% off. And then there's a box that says notes where you can contact me. In that section, just type, hey, I ordered a black hoodie, but I want a white one, and I want whatever color ink that you want. Yeah, and it's coming UPS, Northern Girl, so they should be pretty secure, but no big deal. Yeah, so I hope you heard me ask the one. Yeah, okay, cool. Thanks. All right, yeah. So just order it, and then at the end, just type in what color. And if something happens and you forget to leave it in the notes, or if you want to just make sure you let me know, just email me as well and say, hey, I just ordered a shirt or a hoodie, and I want white, not black, and just send me an email. And my email address is Ghost Prepper. Oh, there it is, Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon, I love you. All over it. Miss Sharon just dropped the email address, so you can just send me an email and remind me, hey, boom, I want this color. Kentucky Survival, what's going on? Let's see what else. Trying to decide. We'll be switching over to the members only here in about 8 minutes. It looks like 7 or 8 minutes. Oh, and I checked the members, dude. Like 25 of you guys' membership expired since last week. So not for nothing. If you want to stay in the chat when I switch it over here in about 8 minutes, you need to do that member up thing, and you might win something. So, but yeah, so I checked right before we logged in, because the way YouTube works, if somebody gifts you a membership, if you get a gifted membership, it doesn't give you a warning that it's about to expire or anything like that. It just, one day you're a member, the next day you're not. And if you're not a member, you're not going to get notifications for the membership stuff either. So just letting you know that, because it's happened to a couple people in the chat. Cripper Book Club, what's going on? Phil R, what's going on? So yeah, other than that, it's just been a busy week. Now this week's going to be crazy busy. This week's going to suck like big time. Whoa, look at Angela B throwing 10 memberships out there, you guys. 10 memberships. Angela B is awesome. Look, Michigan Outpost coming through with 5. Membering everybody up. Membering everybody up. Yeah, so Angela B always Oh, Angela B, I need a favor from you too. I meant to email you. The Pocahontas, what's going on? Hey, C, what's happening? Did you say Nisi? Is Nisi up in here? Did Nisi sneak up in here? I didn't see her. Where is Nisi? I don't see Nisi. Well, if she is in here, hey Nisi, how you doing? Panamanians are welcome. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this is gonna be a busy week. This is gonna be a real busy week. A lot of hours to put in at work, and then plus, what Ghost? I think it just pulled names to give me. Oh, okay. It might. It like usually if it's people in the chat are all already membered up, it'll just give it to other subscribers. Okay, it said Nisi was gifted. I got you. I got you. Feel you. I feel you. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I don't think I'm pretty caught up on the design, so I don't have to spend a whole lot of time on the computer this week. Honestly, that takes longer than anything. Is getting the design worked up on the computer and then printing it on the transparency and then cleaning the screens, burning the screens, washing the screens, drying the screens, then being able to print. The whole printing part, that's actually pretty quick. It's all the shit you got to do before you can print. That takes a minute. So, Teresa, I guess, did my shirt come in? Refresh my memory. It should have. Actually, I think I have. Which shirt was it, Teresa? Please don't tell me I forgot to order your shirt. I'll special order it right now. Ghost, did my shirt come in? Which shirt are we talking about, Teresa? Ah, Southern Fried. Thanks for reminding me about that. No, I have not, but I will. It'll mail out Monday. Because I forgot who got the hat. I couldn't remember if it was you or Backwoods. Two-way shirt and snow camo hat. You were waiting on my. Oh, that's right. I was waiting on your itty bitty shirt. Yes, it came in yesterday. So yeah, I will get that done up in the next day or so and get it mailed out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with a better way of keeping up with who wins and who don't. I'm getting so confused. There are like 4 weeks worth of giveaways back and forth, and like people win and then they give it away to somebody else. And I got emails, and I'm getting emails from people who don't put their YouTube name in the email, so I have no fucking clue who I'm talking to. So yeah. Ugh. All right, Southern Fried, you were getting the regular Santa hat, right? The red, yeah, the one I had in here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Let me write that down right now. Gotcha. Jeep, what's going on? I just made a note, Miss Sharon. I just wrote it down. So today is the 9th. We got like what, right at 4 months? That would probably help, Sophia. The only problem is lots of times after the show's over with, the winners give their shit away to somebody else. So I've got a stack of these papers downstairs. I'm like, what? So usually I end up sending out like 50 emails a week verifying, yes, you did win. This is what you wanted. Did you keep it or did you give it away to somebody else? So yeah, it's fucking confusing as shit, but it'll all work itself out one day. Well, when I get like, hopefully by this time next year, if it keeps growing the way it is, I'll be able to just do the screen printing and then just like maybe sub 1 or 2 days a week because I don't have anything to do and I'm bored versus the other way around trying to do all of it, all the time. It's a pain. But like it'll it'll get easier eventually. I don't either, Gma. I really don't. I have a system and I call it's just a controlled explosion. It's just, like I'll go downstairs and literally the other day before I mailed out everybody's stuff, because I mailed out a shitload. Like the mailman had to make 2 trips to the house with his box to get everything. Um, like I went downstairs and what I'll do is like when I get an order, I'll print it out and I'll go downstairs and have a little box and I'll put the piece of paper with the order in the box and I'll line up all the boxes and then I'll order the shirts and then I go through and I put the blank shirts in the box with the order. I make sure all the shirts are there. Then once they are, I'll figure out who's print who. Like say if I got to print 3 native shirts, I'll pull those 3 shirts out, print them, and put them back in their box. And then I gotta clean the screens, get another shirt order. Say I'm doing a backwoods shirt, then I'll find out how many backwoods, and I'll print 1 or 2, whatever it is. And I try to keep everything in this little box. So when I went downstairs the other day, there was like 25 boxes, papers and shirts and shit everywhere, and I'm like, Jesus. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to start, and I was like, fuck. All right, one step at a time. I just said, fuck it. I went over and I picked up a box. Whatever it said, that's what I printed, put it all together, set it on the steps. And I went and got another box, picked it up, filled out the order, put it on the steps. Took forever, but, after about 3 hours, I only had like 17 boxes instead of 25. And 3 more hours, I had like 9 boxes left. So it took forever. But it's fun. So. Yeah, if your name's in green, you're a member. If your name's not in green, you're not a member. Yeah, I've messed up a few times, Gma, by not keeping up with stuff and forgetting, or what messes me up is like I've got an order downstairs now. I can't remember who it's for, but it was for a 4X shirt. I had a special order. Well, they didn't send me a 4X shirt. They sent me a fucking 5X shirt. So now I gotta reorder that shirt and either pay extra shipping on it or, because lots of times they don't believe you and say, hey, you sent the wrong size. They want you to send the fucking thing back and then send the new one. Well, it's like, just it's easier just to just order another shirt. So now I've got to order another shirt tonight so I can complete that order. So those things kind of suck when they send stuff wrong or when they send, who was it I did a bunch of shirts for? And all the shirts were fucked up. All of them had a hole in the armpit, like right in the very bottom of the armpit at the seam. I can't remember who it was. I can't remember. Anyway, somebody ordered like 5 shirts. It was, I think maybe it was Hillbilly. Anyways, like the 5 shirts, same color, same size I was printing for his business. Every fucking one of them had a hole in the bottom of the sleeve. The problem was I'd already printed the fucking shirts, so I couldn't send them back and get a refund. I'd already printed the art on the front, art on the back, and the sleeve. I didn't notice the hole until I was folding them to put them in the fucking box. And so after they're already printed, hole in the fucking sleeve. So they didn't take those. They can't take those back. So, but they were nice enough. I took a picture and showed them the hole. And after I printed it where I couldn't send it to them, it was just a garbage shirt now. So luckily they did replace it. But the problem is it pushed his order back like 10 or 11 days before he could get his stuff because I had to 3 days to get new stuff, then print it, then send it. So yeah, shit like that kind of mess it. Like if everything's going smooth and something like that happens, it fucking throws everything out of whack. It shouldn't. I should just be able to pull that one box out to the side and get my brain back right, but my brain just don't work that way. It's like, eh. But what are you gonna do? It is what it is. What's wrong with Leslie? She's sick. Just want to pop in and say hello. Sorry I can't stay tonight. Y'all say a prayer for us for Tennessee. Yeah, one touchdown behind my daughter-in-law's house in Kentucky. So yeah, y'all be safe. Hey, I got company. What's going on, brother?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're real low, but I can barely hear you.
Hang on one sec.
Goes take 5X shirt, print special edition shirt with all logos in it, and auction it off. Yeah. But I'm not really upset about the 5X shirt, them sending the wrong one, because I've actually sold a handful of 5X shirts, and I did I think I did a 5X hoodie as well. I know I've done a couple of 4X hoodies, but I think I've done a 5X hoodie as well. But I think I have. Gotta double check. I got to get more organized. Like I got to build some shelves, and now that I'm starting to get inventory of blank shirts, I got to organize them because Jesus, it's hard to keep up with all that shit. What you up to, brother? Oh, he's gone. What happened? All right, it's past that time. I'm fixing to switch over to members only, guys. So give me 1 second, and we will get this thing. Whoops. Get this thing switched over, and then we can do what we do. I hear you, Kels. Like it's not like crazy hard. Like if I didn't have a full-time job, it wouldn't be that bad. I mean, literally, I could handle it no problem. But it's like when you put 8, 9, 10 hours in at work and come home and you're tired and you try to take a nap, get a little bit of something to eat, and then you got to get your mind organized to do something completely different than what you've been doing for the last 8 hours of the day. It's like, ugh. And then you got to try to remember order this, pack that, mail this. It's confusing. But what are you gonna do? Figure it out one day, I reckon. All right, let's see here. I'm just looking forward to the rendezvous. About 4 months. I am ready to climb that mountain. I will, so. But right now, it's like, I mean, that's a hell of a commute. But it's just having to switch gears. Like you have to take off one hat, put on another one. You got to design. First, you got to market, then you got to design the stuff. Then when you design it, then you got to print it out. Then you got to do the whole get your hands dirty making the screens and lining everything up. Then once that's done, then you got to make the shirts. Then you got to pack the shirts. Then you got to ship the shirts. It's like, yeah, a bunch of different hats. But what are you gonna do? It's getting easier. Well, it's actually getting harder, but it's getting easier. Like it's getting harder because um, I'm starting to do, and it's probably just because of Christmas. I got quite a few big orders and stuff in, but all right, so we're members only now. But like, um, yeah, it is a lot. It's like keeping track of everything just takes a while. Once I get, I'm probably gonna work up a not a Word document, but an Excel document, and I got to, and I'm computer stupid. I'm not computer literate at all. So, and I'm sure there's an easier way for me to do maintain and service the website. That's something else I spend a shitload of time on is doing uploading stuff to the website and change it. It takes a minute to do like each individual shirt. But so once I get better at that, I think there's a program that a lot of screen printers use that it takes their orders, and when it does, it puts it like on the Excel spreadsheet and it separates everything and all that. But I'm nowhere near big enough where I could even remotely afford to buy a program like that, much less have enough business to actually use it. So right now, the old-fashioned way, I'm just going to take notes. I'm actually going to get a great big whiteboard, put it downstairs, and probably one in here on my wall. Here's where I take the orders, and I can just write everything down, and that way I know where I'm at. So goes, you could cut off the sleeves of the shirt with a hole in the armpit and call it the Hutch style. Yeah, right. Yeah. Actually, Hutch should have got his stuff today or yesterday. Hey, trust me, Sophia. I've been thinking about it. My brother loves it up there. But right now is not the time to be buying or selling a house or any kind of property, not at 8% interest. Jeez, screw that. So got this place at the perfect time. I mean, my interest rate's 2.25%. So if you take my interest rate at 2.25% and you do the math and take it to 8%, that would increase my house payment by over $1,000 a month. No, thank you. Yeah, that's what my brother says, Sophia. He loves it up there. And he's not really an outdoorsy type. So, but yeah, for Hutch's shirt, I didn't put the ghost sleeve on the shoulder or the ghost flag on the shoulder. I put it on the back right below the collar. So that way you can chop the sleeves off. So. Yeah, I'm a moderator for a couple people's channels, and I don't know why they give me wrenches because I'm a disaster. I can't even moderate my own shit. It's like it's like I don't know how to use that fucking thing. Oh, so back.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you still kind of low. I hear you.
Could be just this new headset I got. Hey, listen. First off, I might have some bad news. I have to wait for an MRI next week. My shoulder's torn up, so I might not make March if I have to have surgery.
Really?
However, I'm going to, after the first year, I'm going to mail you up that night vision thing and a couple other things and do like a Chinese auction.
Okay.
All the all the cash goes to you. This way, we're showing support to a veteran, to one of our own community people in the community has a business. We support him, and someone made some nice stuff. I got electronic torque wrench, 1/2-inch drive. I got the night vision. I got a couple other things I'm going to send up to you, and my site is going to be paid for, so I'll get the site and everything already. If someone needs a campsite, just send Ghost your name, like he'll tell me, and I can put it on the thing, and you guys can use my campsite if I can't go. I mean, I'll still share if I go, but right now I don't know.
Well, hopefully you can.
Oh, believe me, I want to. If I don't make this one, I'm definitely going to Missouri because I got to get out. This is like ridiculous. They got me on enough pain meds to. Well, if I was in high school, I'd feel better, but right now it kills the pain.
Right.
I tore it up bad this time for being stupid.
Easy, brother.
I keep thinking I'm 19, but I ain't. So
no.
But the main thing, like I said, is you're part of the community. We need to show support for our own. So that's why I said. Oh, and you don't have to be at the rendezvous the day of the drawing. If they're not there, I'll cover the shipping.
Okay.
All right. So
yeah,
we're all good to go. So you figure buy for like the night vision, do $5 a chance, the $1 a chance for the torque wrench, and do the 50-cent Chinese auctions. If we get $500 or $600, that gets you screens, T-shirts, ink, whatever you need, or anything more. I mean, we can go up to whatever.
Awesome,
enter as often as you like.
Yeah, just make sure you send me like a detailed email on exactly how you want it to go if you can't be there, so I know I get it right.
Yeah, no, not a problem. I'm like I said, I'm hoping, but they got me on all sorts of serious stuff. I'm trying to avoid shoulder surgery for the third time, so.
Yeah, I had to give me a whole new one. Works pretty good. Still hurts, but.
I've had both shoulders. This will be my third surgery on my right shoulder, and I've had 2 on my left. So yeah, I'm trying not to go for a record.
Yeah, I'm echoing through your camera.
Oh, really?
You're not, but I am.
Oh, well, I was just going to stop by for a little bit, and like I said.
Oh, shit. You have to go.
Care of it. And the deal. I cover everything. I'll send you the money later. The pain pills are starting to work, so I'm probably going to crap out. But I just wanted to say hi to everybody. Love you, brothers, sisters. And you have a good night. I'll be listening, but I'm probably pretty comatose. I don't know if you can see my eyes, it's the little pinholes they are. But I'll talk to you guys later. You all have a good night, man.
Thanks for everything.
All right. Bye-bye. I'll shoot the money to you later.
Okay.
All right, brother. Bye, all.
All right. Oh. Yeah, shoulder surgery. That ain't no joke. That shit. Well, my neck surgery was pretty bad. Belly and my abdomen, that was pretty bad. The shoulder was real bad because I wasn't expecting it to be bad. It was, and I was halfway through rebuilding the front axle of my truck. I put new hubs and brakes and all new 4-wheel drive gear in the front of my truck. I did it with one arm. I did it with my arm in a sling. I was out there with a torque wrench just going to town on my right arm, with just the right arm. But I put it all back together with one arm. But yeah, I hate being sick and I hate being hurt. Fucking pisses me off. I get sick, I get mad, like angry. Usually when I get like a cold or something, I go to the gym and work out, or go run around the block. Something I get fucking angry. Now I'm the days now it's like, if I get sick, if I get a cold or a flu or something, I just stay drunk until I feel better. It's like fuck it. But yeah, I hate that stuff. Hope he didn't have to have the surgery. But if they're doing the MRIs, that means he probably need to. But what are you gonna do? Yeah, if you guys get a chance to go to the Missouri meetup, man, that is a beautiful place out there. It was well worth the. How long did it take me to get there? It's supposed to be 19 hours. It ended up taking me 20 something. But yeah. So now, wait a minute. He said at the very end, I couldn't hear him. He was very low. He said at the very end he was shooting me the money later. Did he say he was giving away a shirt tonight? If you're still here in the chat, Southern Pride, did you say you were giving away a shirt tonight? If you didn't, don't say yeah. But you said something about sending me money, shooting me money later. Money for what? Unless you're talking about the Santa Claus hat, but I thought you already paid for that. I don't know. I can't remember. Fucking just text it, type, email me, whatever. We'll figure it out. But yeah, Missouri is freaking beautiful. Gorgeous. Okay. I don't know how many people we have in here. Oh, money for the giveaway at the meetup. Gotcha. All right. Well, tonight I am going to give away a $15 coupon. It's good for $15 off anything at all from the website: shirt, hat, hoodies, blanket, rucksack, whatever. I don't care. It just gets you 15 bucks off of it. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. I don't know how many people we got in here. I'm assuming probably 30-ish, I guess. All right. Well, my hand's clear. You can see there's nothing on my hand. I'm gonna write a number on it. How about that seems like a good number. Stop it, Teresa. I haven't said go yet. Shirt and shipping from Southern Pride. All right, so you're doing a shirt and shipping. Okay, he's doing a shirt and shipping. So we'll do his first. I've already got a number written on my hand. Don't type anything until you see the word go in the chat. Go. 35. Ain't too bad. Wow, that's jumping. Holy shit. Only 35 people in here. There's a lot of numbers typed up in here. Okay. Wonder how long it's going to take you guys to get this number. Nope, nothing yet. Oh, somebody was close. Somebody had it in reverse. Oh, close. I just pick these random off the wall numbers and it gets y'all every time. Oh, real close. Oh, real close. Getting closer. Oh, Miss Sharon's first one I see, 91. And Kelsey, you were counting down to it. You were like 94, 93, 92, and then you changed up to like 69. Congratulations, Miss Sharon, again. Did anybody see a 91 before Miss Sharon? I did not. Got a 99. Got a 92 from Kelsey. 93 from Kelsey. Oh, she was the first one. Congratulations, Miss Sharon. You won. From Southern Fried. Shirt and shipping included. Congratulations. I did double check, Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon won a shirt and shipping from Southern Fried Pepper. So just just email me. How does that work? Email me what shirt you want, what color ink, what size. Just send me an email. I'll send you a code. Actually, just send me an email. I'll send you a code. You go online. Well, he's doing the shipping too. So you just send me an email with what color, what size, and what style you want, and then I'll box it up and ship it to you. You ain't got to mess with the website at all. Since he's sending me the cash for it, you're covered. So yeah, just send me an email and say, hey, I won this from Southern Fried Prepper, and this is what I want. Bing, bing, bing. You want the new native shirt? That didn't take long. What size, Miss Sharon? I'll go ahead and order that thing tonight. Actually, I may have a blank, so it may ship out quick. Okay. What size you need, Miss Sharon? Gotcha. 2X. And obviously you want the black. See, like if the giveaways go like this, like if somebody wins and they say, I want this one, this size, this color, like this fast, I'll never get confused because I don't have to wait and then try to remember. And because usually by the time the stream's over, I'm drunk. So yeah, that really adds a whole nother level of difficulty. So, yeah. Got you, Miss Sharon Black. Not a problem. Their voice black. Boom. All right. Now, all right, I'm giving away $15 coupon code. Like I said, it's $15 off the whole, whatever it is, whatever you want to get. Yeah. So I don't have anything on my hand other than the 91. So now. I wrote it down. All right, so $15 coupon for the site, 0 to 100. Go. The fuck? What is? Hang on, this damn thing just jumped all over the place. Go all the way back to the beginning. Son of a bitch. I got you guys good this time. Y'all ain't never gonna guess this one. We're gonna be here all fucking night. Come on, man. Don't see it yet. Princess, what's up? Man, I killed it. Oh, close. Outpost. Almost. Somebody's figuring it out. Man, you guys are all over it, but nobody's guessed it. Oh, Sophia B's the first one I see with it. 92. Did anybody remember typing 92 before her? If you did, let me know. But I went all the way back. Whoop. I'm double checking. All right, my eyes are crossed up. I'm tired of double checking. Congratulations, Sophia B. Congrats, Sophia. And since I've already got a box for you, that makes it easier, Sophia. I can just chuck it in there with it. As long as I have a blank shirt in your size and whatever style it is that you want. Oh, Princess Buttercup. I went ahead and ordered something. I think you said you wanted it, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I ordered it anyhow. I've got a pink beanie and a pink scarf. If you want it. I also have a black beanie and a black scarf. If somebody wants that combo, just let me know. Congrats, Wrench, Sophia B. Yep, you want it? You want to use the website, Princess, or Cash App? How you want to do that? But it's really cool. Hang on, I'll get it and show it to you. It's the sparkly pink and scarf. Perfectly matched. So it's up to you, Princess. Just let me know what you want to do. That's mine, the black beanie and scarf ghost. Oh, that's yours, Sherry? Okay. Large black militia. You got it. Write that down. Um, all right. And Sherry Leach says that is hers. Okay. Well, I will put it to the side, Sherry Leach, and it'll be in your next box. Unless you can do Cash App, or you can do it on the website, however you want to do it. Just let's see, how would that work? I tell you what, Princess, give me a day or a day or so, and I'll put the combo beanie a scarf on the website with a button special, and you can just go in there and you can just do it that way. That way it'll be easier. That way I stand less of a chance of fucking shit up. That Ghost, read the
So
chat. I'm trying.
do you have any more scarves, or is this? I missed the beginning. Like I didn't know you had scarf. Those.
What the hell is going on?
Hey,
All right. What happened?
I don't know. I was talking and I just dropped out. I don't know.
Oh,
The scarves are so pretty.
yeah, they are badass.
Wow.
Yeah. I got a pink one and a black one.
Hey, Rabbit.
Read
And
the-
those are from Miss Betty?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Miss Betty, if you're here, those are beautiful.
Yeah, they are. Wait, not that one. What are you talking about, Sophia?
Oh, wait. Oh, I think because she had originally said the black large militia shirt. I think maybe she's.
You already got one of those, don't you? So didn't I already make you one of those? I think it's downstairs in your box, the militia shirt. Yeah, I think didn't Angela B win it and give it to you like a week ago or 2 weeks ago? Just email me, Sophia, and I'll hit you up with your code,
Hey, Doc. Moose.
or email me with what you want. What's going on, Roots?
Oh, whole lot of Teresa. Hey, girl. Sorry, I was scrolling back. No, I just saw that scarf and I was like, man, like, is she? Hey, Indy.
Hey,
Is
Andy.
she gonna be making some more? Is that a thing, or are those just the only two special edition?
But she just did those two up for me because we mentioned it like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I just told her to do a pink one for sure and maybe a black one, see if people wanted it, and if they did, I'd throw it on the website.
Oh, I love it.
Apparently they do because they're both gone. So,
Yeah, no, for real. Those are so. Oh no, Teresa. Tornado hit where she's at right now.
what? Damn.
Okay.
Fuck is up with this chat? What's up, Red Dawn?
I had won a black beanie with the sparkles in it a couple of weeks ago. And I gave it to my niece last weekend for her 13th birthday. And she just loved it. And I was like, I had got her some other things, but I knew she loved black and that she would. Actually, it wasn't the beanie. I'm sorry. It was the ear warmer.
Ear warmer, yeah.
And that's totally her style. And I still have the white one because I got a white one. But anyway, she loved it. And she was like, oh, my favorite. And she thought the sparkles, they were so cool. And so like those scarves and beanies, man, I'm loving it.
I got the beanie, Sherry Leach. I'm just waiting on the scarf.
Too cool.
But apparently I need to order a couple of scarves. So
Yeah, I was just thinking about Miss Betty earlier. I guess that whole storm pocket is pretty rough.
yeah. Kevin Ramsey, that name looks familiar. I have something for you downstairs, don't I?
Hey, Kevin.
I believe I do. I believe I do. I sure believe I do. Yeah, so hopefully tomorrow I can get some of Gma's shirts finished up. I'm having to do it in stages. See, right now I'm printing all of hers, and then I'm going to print all of like hers that she specifically ordered, and then I'm gonna print up all the ones that the other people specifically ordered that are her shirt. So, if anybody wants the Gma Nana shirt, you need to let me know like soon. So I would like to just print them all at one time, but I know that's not going to happen. People are going to keep ordering them. So I went ahead and bought 6 more screens the other day. So just kind of slowly but surely, I'm building up the inventory. So, man, did you guys watch that presidential debate the other night?
No, but
Oh,
which
Fucking
people?
hilarious. Oh my God. Vivek Ramaswamy fucking murdered all three of them on stage. He should have been arrested. The cop should have arrested him for fucking, like, he just assaulted everybody on that fucking stage. I mean, he made Nikki Haley just like not speak. Like her brain fucking hit pause. Like he fucking destroyed her.
Wow.
Ghost, you gonna out avatar design on the site, Ghost? Gma, I will you show the? Yeah, I'll show it again. And I did I was gonna do it with just the avatar with the circle, but I did a test and it would be great for like on the chest, but like on the, I don't know. I'm gonna do it with the flag, with the full flag, and then I'm gonna do it like with a busted up flag, and just let you decide which one you like the best. Where is it at? Because the handful of people that have ordered it so far want the full flag. Like a couple have like said, hey, you know, I want the full flag on mine. So I may end up having to do to offer it either way, full flag or just avatar. I don't know. It's up to you, however you want to do it. But I'm thinking the full flag on the back. But with changing up the colors and doing red, I think you're gonna like it. By doing it full, the flag, the stripes in red, I think it's gonna hit pretty fucking hard. I think it's gonna look really good. But hang on, I'll share the thing.
Yeah, like if you have a little example ready.
Yeah. Well, I've got the mock-up.
Yeah.
It's not exactly, but I can explain the difference. Okay. All right. So this, like, the shirt's actually black. Pretty much like all the ones that have been ordered so far are pretty much black. And I did the We the People on the front in that gunmetal gray, and it looks fucking insane. Like it is so pretty. And then on the back, this was one of the first mock-ups, and it's changed. Like the skull, the Punisher skull is white, the star is blue, the circle is red, and then what I'm doing with the flag behind it, the stars are going to be white, and then the stripes are red behind it. And it, like with the circle being part of the avatar, by doing the flag behind it in red, it really kind of, I think it's going to really pull it together pretty good. I'll know tomorrow when I do the test prints, but yeah, it's going to be pretty fucking sweet.
I love the skull.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Hell yeah.
Like with the flag behind it in black, it still looks good like that. I think it looks great like that, but with the flag being red and the ring around the avatar being red, it pulls it together. I think it's going to look hot as shit in red. But I'm also going to do one where it's just the avatar, just the circle and the stuff inside of it. All the flag stuff will be red. There won't be any black over here in the background of the stars. It'll just be the white stars.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be on a black shirt, obviously. But the stripes will be red. And I'm thinking about just kind of just busting the flag off, like curving it and just getting rid of, just making it look kind of where it just disappears. But I don't know. Like, I think the full flag in red is going to look pretty sharp. I do believe. But I'll know it like saying what I think it's going to look like and then seeing it when it's printed, two totally different things.
Right.
Yeah, Doc. I was going to reach out to everybody that ordered it in white and see if they want to get it in black instead. Now, with it being in white, probably what I'll do is it'll still look good in white, to be honest with you. I mean, it's not gonna change anything. The only thing that it would change is the skull would be white. No, well, the only thing it would change is that I'd probably make the skull the gunmetal gray and the stars the gunmetal gray. to offset from the white shirt because it's gonna have to stand out a little bit. But I'll do a test a bit and see. But if not, I'll just print everybody's on black and send it out. Yeah, Teresa, yours is gonna be one of the first ones I do, and it's gonna be on white. So I'm probably gonna do the. I may mix up a special batch of ink and do like a really light gunmetal gray for the stars and the skull, almost like a bone color actually. So yeah, it's gonna be. I should know, and in about 24 hours we ought to have the design. That's the fun part about it, is because even though you can design it on the computer, you really don't know what it looks like until you print it. It's like the We the People, just printing We the People on the front. I never thought it would look as fucking awesome as it does until I printed it on the black shirt with that gray, and it's insane. It looks so freaking good. Like, if y'all want to wait like 45 seconds, I'll go get one of the shirts and show it to you.
Sure, grab them. Hey, Ohio. I love to see what you're working on. Red Dawn, your question a bit ago, is it going to be a year of insanity or will it be SHTFTs? I love the way you put that because there is always an SHTFTs all the time. I do think it's going to be a pretty crazy year, especially closer we get to the election. I don't have any guesses on what will happen at this point. Honestly, it's like utter insanity. But I agree with the chat. A few people kind of saying the same. Like, yes, insanity. Sophia says exhausting mentally. I totally agree with that. Biden gave Israel 2 weeks. I did see that, Ohio, and Israel flipped him off. Yep. Hey, Lady Smith. Sophia B. But yeah, I think we're in for it, guys. Like, don't fall for stupid shit.
Okay.
Okay, gonna go to big screen. Right, this is the way it looks. This is the We the People, simple We the People on black with the gunmetal gray. It just fucking hits hard.
Oh, that looks great. That's the gray on the black.
Yeah.
That looks so good. I love the calligraphy.
And then Gma, this is the itty bitty that I got for your little ones that I got in that different color gray. It's called Heather Gray. And it's like splotchy, like static on the TV. And this just looks awesome.
Oh, what a cool color.
It's kind of, see this, how splotchy it is? It's kind of like old school gray gym type stuff.
Oh, I see what you mean. It wasn't really focusing in it, like, right, but I see what you mean. Oh, yeah. Okay,
Like
cool.
splotchy. Like
Yeah.
there's actually, like in the gray, the way they made it gray is it's just black and white thread, but it's like the way it's woven, it just looks awesome. But you got the shirt and the little itty bitty dinky hoodie for the little one. This is the little hoodie.
I love it.
Yeah, that the gray looks, yeah, killer. You like that, Gma? Yeah, it looks pretty awesome. I was like, when I printed on it, like I was like, oh shit, that looks good. Like that's just hard.
Miss Betty, hey girl.
There
Speak
she
of
is.
the wolf. We were just talking about you and your beautiful scarves.
Yes, I need a camouflage scarf for a little one, a child. For sure. I need a little camo scarf.
It's so good to see you two wolves. We were worried.
She scared the fucking tornado off.
She probably did.
That fucker tore up the whole neighborhood. When it got to her driveway, it just stopped.
You might be right.
It was like, nope, bad idea. And Miss Betty, I've got your hoodies and shirts. They will be finished this week and mailed out. Right. Chase away with an axe handle. Yeah, so yeah, I'm excited to see the finished product of Gma's design. You know, we goes to have a slip disc in my neck. Number 4, I'm having a lot of trouble with the pain. Yeah, I had C5 and C6 fused together a few years back. I understand that pain.
Yeah.
I'll email you.
Yeah, Miss Betty, you rest and take care of you before anything. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Princess Buttercup, I love the sparkle set, your pink set. It's such a cool color.
Yeah. Gma, I may go ahead and mail out. Well, no, because you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. 4 of my big boxes packed full. But I think I'm gonna take one of my T-shirt boxes that I get from the T-shirt companies in bulk and just throw it all in there. I don't know. The price will probably work out fine. We'll see. No problem, Yankee. No problemo.
Oh man. Sorry to hear that. Two wolves.
That sucks.
Stuart.
Glad everybody's okay. What's up, Stu? Cranberry coat.
Oh, that sounds so pretty. Princess Buttercup, you are that pink, man. I still think about it. The pink oven mitts, the pink, like all, like
Pink
I
everything.
respect
She
it.
had a pair of pink Timberlands on, hiking boots.
Yes, exactly. Like shit, you didn't even know they made pink. Like, yeah.
She had everything was color coordinated. She was squared away. I was like, damn, good to go. She broke out them damn welding gloves to go over that cast iron. I was like, oh shit, we're in business now.
Yes, for sure.
Miss Sharon at Ghost, do we use the same code? If you're a tier 1, your 20% code, that's your personal code. Yeah, you can use it as many times as you want. Every time you order, use it. That's a special specific code just for you.
I really like the idea of I don't know if it was a shirt you were saying or whatever, with a bunch of different, or maybe it was a test shirt that had a bunch of different people's stuff on it.
Yeah, it was going to be a test shirt, but now I think I'm going to do the blanket. I think I'm going to do the blanket, the hoodie blanket, and just print a bunch of people's shit on it and give it away for Christmas.
Yep.
Or something. So, I don't know.
I love that idea.
But yeah, Miss Sharon, your personal tier 1 20% off code, that never expires until you like stop coming here. Oh, Southern Fried, you weren't here for the tier 1? Oh man. Tier 1's a membership option. Tier 1 members, it's $9.99 a month. But tier 1 members, they get their own personal code, and it's good for 20% off of everything from the website. You can use it every single day if you want. It doesn't matter. You also get one free shirt for joining Tier 1, or $15 off of a free shirt. And you also get each month that it auto renews, you get 5 loyalty points that translate directly to $5 off of anything from the website.
Hey,
So yeah,
Pedro.
that's what Tier 1 is. So if anybody in the chat wants to upgrade to Tier 1, because I can tell you what, the order that I won't say how many people that are in Tier 1 have taken advantage of it, but there's 3 of them that have, and they're here right now in the chat. And between the 3 of them, in the last 4 months since I started Tier 1, between the 3 of them in the last 4 months, they have saved probably $600, maybe close to $700. Just those 3 people. Like, yeah. And like with Sherry Leach being in Canada and having to pay so much on duties and taxes, her 20% off when she orders like the last box of stuff she got was like freaking 20 pounds, but like the 20% off savings, it made up for the duties, you know what I mean? So like what she saved in purchasing the stuff, it kind of offset the extra that they have to pay to get that shit across the border.
Another idea is that 20% is the same as buy 5, get 1 free.
Yeah.
You know, people could.
Yeah,
well,
Sherry,
I mean, the men would all come out the same, you know.
Yeah, Sherry, it might be a little bit more than that. It's all the Tier 1s together have probably saved close to $1,000. Because I know when Karen showed her ass a couple 3 weeks ago, I went back to the website and I added up all the stuff that we've given away since we started giving shit away was like $3,000 worth of stuff that myself and all you guys in the chat have given away to each other. And that wasn't counting the 15% off stuff or the 20% off stuff. So yeah, it's pretty, like, you figure if you're going to order some shirts, you might as well be Tier 1, because not only do you get to save 20% off everything you order, but you get a chance to like win stuff like every single fucking week, which is awesome. Because you figure if you win 1 shirt or a coupon for a shirt, that's $15. You know, that means your membership is only $5.
Right.
You know, so it's like,
Miss Betty says, I didn't run it off, but I was out there. Like, I can just see her with her arms in the air, like howling at the damn storm, you know, come and get me, motherfucker. And she will win. She will.
I don't know, Miss Sharon. I hadn't been to her channel. I don't follow her. I didn't know. I've never met her. I've never even spoke to her before until she sent me that fucking email. And even then, I didn't go look for her channel. Somebody sent me a link. I think, who was it sent me a link? One of you guys sent me the link to the video she made, and I laughed and I didn't even finish watching it. And I was like, I'm not even gonna waste time on this shit.
Huh. I never went back and looked. I do recognize the name, but I never went.
Somebody bored at home, you know, just nothing better to do. She's watching our stream, and then, you know, just decided to send me a random fucking unsolicited email, and then got offended that I called her Karen. And no, bitch, that's literally what Karen means.
Mm-hmm.
I'm entitled to my opinion. Yeah, it doesn't mean you're entitled to share it. You can have an opinion about any fucking thing you want, but when you go up and bother somebody and just shove your opinion in your face, that's what Karen does.
Well, there's consequences. I'm all about First Amendment, but there's also consequences. You can say what you want without threatening people, things like that. You can't do that. But stating your opinion, this is America. State it, but you will.
The thing about an opinion, the way an opinion works, it's like if I said something to you, Virginia, if I was like, you know what, I think maybe I'm gonna go down to the police station and just walk in there and just drop my pants to my ankles and wave my little fella around for 2 minutes and then run out. I think I can get away with it. And I'm gonna say, what do you think? That means I'm asking you what your opinion is on that stupid fucking idea I had. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But just to randomly go around and just start giving your opinions to people that don't fucking want it, that's Karen.
Yeah.
But, you know, what are you gonna do? Good, Teresa. That'd be awesome.
That's cute, Teresa.
She has a thing for your beard, brother. You think so? Yeah, I got to figure out what to do with this thing, man. I've got to get the braid going or ponytail or something because it's about like I've had to wash ink out of this thing. I don't know how many times from printing because it's I mean it's getting down here.
It is getting long for sure.
So it's getting in the way now. Now when I sleep, it'll get stuck up underneath my armpit, and I'm like, damn it. So I'm gonna have to throw this thing in a braid when something.
Yes, I see you two wolves.
Yep.
She was tied to a post, riding out tornado. I'm ready for it, girl. No doubt in my mind. Yeah, I'll check on Leslie also. I did see her mention that earlier. If you can hear us, Leslie, I hope you're all well.
So I'm trying to decide. I'm thinking, like, I know for a fact if I had an actual screen printing machine, like professional screen printing machine, I could blow through these shirts in like a fraction of the time what it takes me now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not all of them, but like say GMOS design where it's multiple colors and I got to use 4 different screens. I'm having to like line them up by sight, and that is like literally almost impossible to get it perfect. But with the machines that have it's called micro adjustments. It's like once you tighten it, there's these little knobs, and you can move it left or right, up or down, back and forward, and even diagonal in increments less than a millimeter. So it's like you can dial it in perfect, but that's like $1,500. That's
$1,500. Well, you know what? That's not that bad because you got to think about the time savings.
Yeah, that's the cheapest, smallest one. You know what I mean? It's the 4 heads, so I can do 4 colors. But it's the cheapest, smallest one. But it's just a big investment. I'm gonna wait till after because like I don't mind doing the multiple color ones. They're fun. It's like G Montana's design is. I've had a lot of fun figuring it out and trying to do it and work it. Because the thing is, if I can dial it in and I can get it lined up and do a multiple color design on this cheap ass China machine that I have, then I'll kick ass on the good machine. You know what I mean? It's like doing it on a cheap machine. If I can make that work, then I know I'll rock that shit on a big machine. But I just don't want to get into. I just don't want to get into these 6, 7, 8 color crazy fancy designs. It's too much fucking work. It's not worth it, you know, profit wise. Why would I want to do that? I would rather just do these little like 1, 2, 3 color designs. You know, you can like honestly, one of my favorite shirts right now, honest to God, it's a simple, easy shirt for $15. It's We the People. I mean that is the shirt that I just showed you. That's a beautiful fucking shirt. Right. It's like, it's quick, it's easy. You really can't fuck it up. You can get it in multiple colors. But if you're going to go all these 7, 8 different colors, then you got to worry about what your background is on the shirt, how it's going to interact with the colors that you got on it. You got to print an underbase and all this crazy shit. It's like, I want to be able to come in here and print a shirt at a decent price. I'd rather, like, I spend extra on the shirts, the quality of the shirts. It's like if you ordered from Teespring or you ordered like even Grunt Style, I got a bunch of Grunt Style shirts, but they're thin as shit and they're cheap as fuck, and they literally fall apart after about 10 washes. The shirts, the seams come undone, they fucking fall apart. That's why when I first started doing this, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna spend extra and get really, really good quality, thick fucking shirts that are gonna last. You know, so even if the fucking ink falls out, you still got a good shirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they are very good shirts. And have you ever maybe looked for refurbed machines that might be a little bit less, but they're
Yeah. The only problem is they don't come with any warranties.
right.
You know, and I've found a couple of them on like Marketplace and stuff
Yeah.
like that. They want just as much for them fucking things as they do brand new. Like, say maybe it's $100 cheaper than brand new. Well, the brand new one comes with a fucking warranty. Your
Yeah.
used one doesn't. So it's like, you know. So I'm just gonna. I think I'm just gonna save up and like by this time next year, I want to have a big machine, not massively huge. I don't ever want to get into printing fucking 15, 20 color shirts. I don't want to do all that crazy because then I got to get all computer savvy and I don't want to fucking do that. I just want it to be quick, easy. Because if I start doing these 6 and 7 colored shirts and all this fancy shit, then I'm up there with Teespring, you know, $30, $35 for a fucking t-shirt. And I want to do like the 15, $20, you know, where it's affordable.
You heard it here first, ladies. He doesn't want anything complicated. It's got to be quick and painless.
Absolutely.
He
What
only comes with a few
Says
jabs.
Ghost, have you thought about going to the Ohio meetup? Just asking not to meet Mad Chad today. He drove 4 hours to get some deer meat in a freezer. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I heard him talking about that on this live stream earlier when you popped in. I hadn't, what I'd honestly, and it was, whose idea was it? It was Grumpy G from Grumpy Acres in Missouri. He's like, man, you need to get you a fucking a panel van or some kind of van and just hit the road, put your screen print machine in the back and just go to all these meetups and just make shirts for people. I'd fucking love to do that. You kidding me?
Right.
But it's like, you know, doing the Missouri meetup and then the rendezvous and the gathering, you know, that's just fun. It's doing like, especially the designing a logo for it and doing it. But yeah, if I ever got to the point to where, you know, I had that would be awesome just to have a panel van or something where you can just put your machine in the back. That would be cool. But hit the road and just go to all the meetups.
And maybe you could with a limited series of shirts like the We the People or Shut Up Karen, or things that are like basically one color.
Or yeah, but the thing is, if I brought my machine with me, I could literally just screen print that motherfucker in the back of the truck.
I
Right,
see you, Southern Pride.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, I know. That's really cool. You got to meet Mad Chad Pure Blood. That's awesome.
G1S said, I spend $35 on tees from other sites. Adds up real quick. I can't order half as much. I totally appreciate it. Oh, thank you, G-Ma. Yeah, I mean, that was the whole reason, or the main reason why I even considered doing this was because I wanted to order some shirts from people I was following. And I'm like, I can't fucking afford that shit. Plus, I've seen the quality of the Teespring stuff, and I'm like, there's no fucking way in hell I'm paying $35 for an iron-on. It ain't gonna happen. And it's like, nah.
I think what makes it really fun is having your favorite creators that, you know, you're kind of rocking the small guy a little bit, and not all of them have anything on Teespring or even, you know, do like quote unquote merch, you know.
Right. But see, now you can, you know,
right.
By going through me, you can do merch. You know, it's like right now, you know, all the creators that they're doing it now, they're like the ones like Backwoods and Hutch and Papa and Nate that I'm sponsoring them. You know, they're getting compensated for sponsoring the show. You know, I'll give them a shirt like once a month. You know what I mean?
Hey,
that's
Scar.
free. That's fair. You know, so it's like I can't afford to do the cash because if I give them cash, then that means they got to raise the price of the shirt. And they're all in agreement. They wanted to keep the shirt prices cheap so everybody could afford them. So
Right.
it's just, you know, once a month, I'll print them a shirt, whether it's one of their shirts that they want to sell to somebody or if it's one of somebody else's shirts. I mean, that's just what we're doing right now. It may change in the future. I don't know, but you know. Teresa, I feel, no, you didn't order a We the People shirt, but you ordered the G-Ma Nana shirt and it's got We the People on it in the front, but it's not the regular We the People. It's the same thing. Right, Southern Pride? But yeah, so, and then now with Northern Girl, you know, I got to figure out how we're going to work with her being in Canada and me being here. But, you know, she let me do her stuff, which I think is awesome. So.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. Did you see her shirt earlier?
I didn't. I
Oh.
saw her pop in right when I came into chat. She popped in right when you said we're switching to members only, but she's not a member. So I think it probably, I don't know if it kicked her
Yes.
right away, but I didn't even, I
We
don't know, I
did.
didn't see her.
But she reached out to me on an email and asked me if I would consider doing her stuff, and I was like, absolutely. So she sent me the art. Now with hers, it was easy. She sent me the art in vector format. I didn't have to do nothing.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, she wanted it on gunmetal gray with black. So you got that, and then the hoodie, obviously.
That looks great. That's really, really nice.
Like her process was stupid easy because the artwork was already done. She sent me the JPEG file, and I just boom uploaded it, and boom, it was quick, easy, painless.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so they're at the shirt and hoodie are on the website right now.
Those colors look really, really good together. I love that.
It's just a reverse of the gunmetal gray on black.
Mm-hmm.
Warrior Poet Society shirts in black. I held it up. That's what I'm saying, Kevin. The quality of those shirts, like through Teespring or even Grunt Style, they're cheap. Like those shirts, like I could order those shirts. I could print on those shirts, and they cost about a third as much as the shirts that I buy. I pay extra I get fucking 100% cotton, super thick fucking shirts. You know, I want them to last for a while. All right, Miss Sharon says, Ghost, if I order a We the People shirt and you ship it with the shirt I want and I apply the 20% off, you're going to owe me money. Yeah, you're right.
That's funny. Miss Sharon, that's funny.
So we got Ghost for a couple. Yeah. So it's like even Grunt Style. They have a beer guarantee for their shirts. If anything messes up with a shirt, send it back and they'll send you a new one. And a lot of people send them back and they get a free shirt. But here's the thing. When they're charging you fucking $35 and $40 for a shirt that literally cost them like $2 to make, they can afford to send you a new shirt twice a year for 10 fucking years and they're never going to go negative. You know what I mean? It's like, because you're paying the shipping and handling, they're making money on that end too. So it's like, you know, I'd rather, like, if the ink on my shit falls out, you can still wear the shirt. You know what I mean? It's still a nice shirt that's going to keep you warm in the winter or whatever, or you can wear it to work on your car or something. But if I have shitty shirts and the ink that I print on is shitty ink, then what's the fucking point? If I do them fucking cheap ass iron-ons, no, I'm not doing that. I'd rather print it. Nope.
Yeah, Pure Blood. She doing the math for sure. That's what I'm talking about, girl.
Ohio says she has an awesome shirt idea that she knows everybody's gonna want.
Do tell, Ohio.
When is the Ohio meetup?
Yeah, I don't know anything about it, to be honest.
Like if it's in the summertime, I can try to squeeze it in. If it's, you know, it just depends. But if it's during when school's in, but it's like I take off from school for the rendezvous and the gathering because one's in October and one's in March. May 16 to 19 in Dayton, Ohio. I probably couldn't do that. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It depends. I won't know until like, where is that a campground somewhere? Parking lot, somebody's backyard?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Huh. Man, there are so many meetups coming up, but I love it. That was the whole point of kind of starting them, is getting everybody in every region, like start meeting each other and
right. Oh, Miss Sharon, yeah, I've got it written down. That's my next design. I knew there was one design I had to do. What is up, Backwoods?
What's up?
What's up, Backwoods?
How y'all doing?
My bush, didn't you?
Scratch and sniff. Man, 3 of 50. What is that?
Very nice.
Oh.
And I have my camos on. My multicam.
Uh-oh.
Very
Got
nice.
the multicam matching hat 3%.
What?
Now that's the native one, right?
No, that's the Outsiders. That's me.
The out- Oh, okay. I couldn't see the front of what it said. If it.
Yeah, they.
Oh
Those
yeah.
Outsiders.
Man, that's really cool. I've got a ton of your camo shirts, Ghost. Like almost every day, I'm wearing a green camo shirt, and they're all. I mean, they're different. I have like the moose one and a few other ones, but one of
What
these
up?
days, if we ever run into someone in public with a Ghost Design Shop, will that not be a trip?
Mm-hmm.
Like as if you don't know any, haven't seen that person or whatever. I can't wait for the day.
Yeah, I need to get me some business cards printed up and start passing them out.
Oh, Ohio, that's very romantic.
I see that. What's up, everybody in chat? How y'all doing?
They're doing.
Yeah, that I did a live stream the other day, actually, Ghost, during the day.
I saw part of it.
Yeah, I Miss Sharon put up your I think it was Miss Sharon put up your website, and so I gave a shameless plug on there for you.
Did you now?
Yeah.
I like them shameless plugs. Some
I
shameless plugs work.
was talking about how my other work shirts, man, they had used that old vinyl shit, and it started peeling off and it looked stupid and shit, and like I'd get up next to people and it'd look like it was reaching out trying to touch their boobs and shit, little vinyl stickers. So I had to get some real shirts, man, from Ghost Design.
What does that mean? Are your fonts TTF? What does that mean?
TTF. Oh, is that like let me think, because there's Times New Roman, there's Black, there's
I've got like 100 different fonts, or about 200 different fonts I can
True
use.
Type. There we go.
True Type fonts.
Man,
What does that mean? True Type, like from a typewriter, like True Type.
That's what I would think.
It's like one of my favorite fonts is the typewriter font.
Typewriters are sexy. They sound kind of like rain on a roof,
Thank you, Two Wolves. That'd be awesome.
like patter, 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 patter.
But it is kind of cool when I go on YouTube and I'll just be looking at like random streams, whatever, and I'll see somebody wearing some of my shit. I'm like, damn, that's my shirt. That motherfucker was in my hands in the basement. I printed that bitch. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
True Type is an outline font standard developed by Apple in the late 1980s as a computer to Adobe's Type 1 fonts used in PostScript.
Huh.
Well, I don't have an Apple. I don't have a Mac, Apple, anything, so probably not.
Interesting.
Yeah, but it's kind of nice knowing that when Roots hops up and she shows her shirt off and she ain't got a bra on, like her bare little nipples are rubbing up against the shirt that I had in my hand.
Yeah, they're such good quality. I don't need bras.
Right? Don't worry, I got you. Oh, they're using offices? TTF?
I just might have to be the judge of that.
Right? Did you see that We the People shirt, Backwoods? Earlier?
Don't think I've seen the We the People. I seen one a while ago.
The ones I held up that I printed for
And
Gmail.
the one with the cross, I seen that.
This one I printed for Gmail's grandson.
Oh, nice.
Hoodie.
Hell yeah.
I can't get over that color. It almost looks like suede.
It's like it's all speckledy. I don't know how to describe it. It's called heather gray.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's like what your sweat. It's like what every single pair of sweatpants looked like back in like the 50s and 60s and 70s. You just got that one color gray. This is it. But it just looks kick ass. And that's why I do.
Miss Betty.
Yeah. Awesome. Boob grab by proxy. There you go, Yankee. Yep. Plus, I like anytime Roots Milkmaid, Sophia, when they order anything from me, I always rub my junk on it.
Nuh-uh, stop. I don't even wash them first. They don't put the box to my body. That is,
Yeah, I always got to rub my junk on it for the ladies.
man, I thought that hair was from my chin. I didn't know.
I'm not really even sure what to say about that.
Dude,
Backwards, I know what you're thinking. He's like, well, should I ask him if he does that for all the shirts?
No.
that's what I'm thinking. If you're admitting it for those, I'm pretty sure it's all of them.
No, it's just the Canimals. Canimals, I go the extra mile, you know, for the ladies.
That's a lot of people. Stuart,
Right.
watch out for your shirts. Take a lint roller.
Man, Kevin, I'm sorry. I think he said I still hadn't seen them bucks.
Just send a dang sticker. What the fuck, Ghost? You know, try and do a little something extra. Something a little personal.
Always looking out.
Yeah. Oh, Pecker tracks. Yes, I got to do the balling design for Miss Sharon. I think that's the only thing that they got backed up. Other than that, I just got a lot of printing to do. Don't worry, Moose. You're safe. But I did when the first shirts that I sent out to Hillbilly that the ink started falling off from, I got fucking pissed, man. I went downstairs and I took 2 shirts and I printed them 2 different ways, and cured them 2 different ways. And then I brought them upstairs and I washed them shirts 10 times back to back. 10. I washed them. I didn't flip them inside out. I did them the hardcore, the way you're not supposed to wash them. And then I did them on high heat in the dryer. As soon as it was dry, I put it back in the water. I did it 10 fucking times and I stretched it and the ink didn't crack. So I feel pretty comfortable with the curing process there. You know, then I replaced his shirts. But like, that's one of the reasons why I went with the Plastisol ink, because I did a lot of research before I invested money and bought all this shit. Because you got the water-based ink too that people use on shirts and stuff. But the Plastisol ink that I use is actually a liquid plastic. It's a chemical plastic. And like when you print, the reason that you have to heat it to a certain temperature, when it hits 320, it cures, and it literally bonds with the material on a chemical level, it will never fucking come out of the shirt. If you cure it right and it bonds to the shirt, it's there forever. It's never coming out. You just have to cure it to that specific temperature. And that's one of the reasons, like, I've been using a heat gun to cure all my stuff now, and it takes a lot longer than the flash dryer. But I got to tell you guys, man, even though it takes longer, I have complete control of the heat. So I know I know that I got a heat gun in one hand and I got the thermometer in the other hand. So I know that entire design is getting heated to that right temperature. So, I mean, it takes a lot longer doing each shirt by hand with the heat gun, but I just feel that like when I put it in the box and ship it out, I'm like, yep, that shirt ain't going to fuck up. That ink ain't falling out. I know I cured it right. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. Now when I get, now they have them $5,000 conveyor dryers where you just print the shirt and you lay it on the dryer and it rolls through. It looks like a fucking pizza oven. You know them conveyor pizza ovens? That's what the big screen printing companies do. They print a shirt and they put it on this conveyor oven and it goes through real slow. And when it comes out the other end, it's cured. But I ain't got fucking $5,000 to spend on the fucking dryer. Actually, I think it's more than that. Nah, I'm figuring it out doing it my own way. If I got to do it by hand with a heat gun, that's what I'll fucking do. It takes a little bit longer, but I feel confident that the ink's not going to fucking fall out of the shirt. Now, with the watercolor, or the water-based inks, you can cure them like pretty much the same way, but over time, the ink breaks down because it's a water-based ink. So over time it breaks down, and if you stretch it, the ink will crack. Like on my shirts, if you stretch them, the ink don't crack. It stretches with the shirt because it's now part of the shirt. It's not printed on the shirt; it's printed into the shirt. So. Who's disrupting somebody's life?
Uh-oh.
It was the Watchman trying to disrupt mine, and then he's went into a couple of lives, talking shit because he's a pinball preparedness feller, and he came in my chat, and I was talking about some stuff, and he started saying that pinball said this and pinball said that, and that didn't go over well, and he's been bitching about we're saying or that we're blocking his freedom of speech, and he's going into some other chats talking shit, saying that I've said that I was a pastor, and I was like, man, I fucking never said I was a pastor. I'm actually the quite the opposite of a pastor, So yeah. Anyway, so that's what that's all about, and yeah, says, yeah, talk shit about me, and then not to be judging, and stuff, and I don't know, man, man, the First Amendment, freedom of speech, bro. I heard you saying something about it earlier, about you got the right to speech, but I mean, there's fucking consequences, man, for shit you say. I mean, there's a reason why, they actually made it illegal for you to do shit like holler fire in a theater. There's some freedom of speech, and nobody blocked it, dude. Ohio timed him out for like 5 seconds, and she even said in the chat, I only blocked him for 5 seconds because I really do believe in freedom of speech.
Yeah, but here's the thing: freedom of speech is all well and good, but you're on YouTube. Freedom of speech does not exist on fucking YouTube. We battle that every fucking day. So why would you come to somebody's channel and think there's a difference in freedom of speech and coming in and being a Kevin or a Karen? That's not freedom of speech. That's fucking
Yeah, no, I understand, and see you, Teresa, and yeah, I understand, but I mean, it's like I tried to say that, I mean, you can fucking stay around and have a conversation, but I just don't want to hear about pinball. I don't give a fuck what pinball said. Yeah. You're blocking my freedom of speech, and then he starts throwing Bible verses up and shit, and I guess now I understand why him and Ross Bell keep throwing Bible verses at me, because apparently Ross they think I'm apparently I'm a pastor, I guess. Just so, yeah, I guess I'd be probably a pretty cool pastor. I'd be like, hell, y'all pass around this natural grown flower that God has given to us, this herb, and let's all smoke from it, and then let's get into one and with the Spirit,
Well, I can say I've never seen you claim to be a pastor. Never.
I guarantee you, I've never said I was.
You have faith, and you talk about having faith, but you've never said you were a pastor. I can.
Moose man, you are partially correct. I don't play at pastors anymore, but I did when I was younger. Where I grew up at, there was plenty of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Totally chew and cut in the pasture, corn pop.
Hey, your stuff's gonna go out this week.
So anyway, it's so yeah, that's just some of the bullshit, and I don't give a fuck. And I told him, because he just kept on with his wine titting and shit, this Watchman dude, and I'm like, well, bro, I mean, man, you know what? I tell you what, because he just wouldn't quit, and I was like, well, man, you can fucking kick rocks, man. I don't give a fuck. Kick rocks, and I'll remember this. And I was like, okay, please do.
Wait a minute. He's upset with you because you exercised your First Amendment right, freedom of speech. Told him to go kick
Yes.
rock.
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure I had that understood.
What's up, Anonymous Anomaly?
Good job, Corn Pop. Glad you got it. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you got that package. But yeah, I'm working on your stuff. It should go this week. Yeah, it'll be out this week.
Hey, Mrs. Fish 6.
And then I showed everybody your new design while ago, Corn Pop.
Hey, Miss Fish Sticks.
What's up, Miss Fish? Did you guys get your stuff, Miss Fish? Pretty sure y'all did.
What's up, Red Meg?
Hey, I think I got a commercial I want to do for you, man.
Oh yeah. Oh,
And
shit.
I'll put it on my channel. You know.
Cool.
I
got
mean, yeah. But I want to do a commercial, man. I got something in mind, man. I'm gonna throw some comedy and shit into it.
I love it.
You see the one Native did last week on Thursday?
Yes. Yes.
The new one. He's
Yeah,
fucking
his are really cute.
maniac.
Yes. Well, I said I said on my live stream when Miss Sharon and them had put up about Native going live that night, and I was like, yeah, you know, and I said Native's intelligent, man. That's, you know what I'm saying, and he's very creative, and you know, he's a true creator on YouTube. You know what I mean? He's a true creator. That's what because YouTube is supposed to be, that's what you're called when you make videos. You're a creator. You know, and so these people that don't do no creation in their video, there's nothing there. No, Native is not one of them. Native is a creator. You know, he is an entertainer. His shit is good, man. I love his, you know, and so yeah, I seen that commercial. So I'm gonna have to try to compete with him and shit. You know,
That's a good idea. Competition commercials, because then
Oh wow, that
everyone
would be
has
funny.
fun with it. That everybody's trying to like really do something fun. Oh, I love it.
oh, that's the video. Is I'm gonna, you know, kind of make it a competition. I'm gonna let it be known. You know what I mean?
And I gotta show y'all something. I'll be
Man, I've been.
Add my web address to the bottom of the shirts on the back. Never thought about that.
Yeah, G-Mon Nana. No, I'll tell you something, G-Mon Nana. I'm glad that you're here tonight, because I do want to tell you thank you, that you are exactly the type of people that I want. You know, people like to watch me and kick rocks. I don't want them people around me. I'll lose subs. Fine. I'm cool with that. Fucking unsubscribe, go away, bye. People like you though, G-Mon Nana, Hutch and I, one of our favorite things, I know Ghost and I's talked about it, Virginia and I's talked about this. One of the things that we all have in common that we really like is that we want people around us that will defend us in a room that we are not in.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like 100%. Like, I'll defend Ghost. I don't give a fuck what room I'm in. I don't care where if he don't even know anything about it, I would defend him. Same thing with Virginia. And so I just wanted to tell you, thank you, G-Mon Nana, for doing that. That it means a lot. You're the type of people I want, and I'll always be truthful. I'm telling you, man, unless I must have been really drunk one night and just like, yeah, I'm a pastor, you know, kind of smart aleck. I may have said something like that, but I can guarantee you I've never truly claimed to be no fucking pastor. I'm not a fucking pastor, preacher, whatever you want to call it.
Father Backwoods.
well.
Yeah,
You know
Father.
what you are good. You have good taste in hats, though. I'm wearing the same. Well,
Look at that.
clothes. I got the three. Wait, I can't see because of the brim of the hat. But there we go.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, we're both rocking a sweet hat. Can y'all see it? Anyway, it's got the
Right.
three.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yep. Now I was gonna say something too, y'all. With these hats. Oh wait, wrong button. With these hats, so I still have the tag on the back. This is a good quality freaking hat.
Oh yeah, I paid
Like,
extra.
the quality of this hat is solid, and I just wanted to.
Yeah, I could have got like the cheap hats, but I'm like, nah, I want to I don't want to.
No,
Dude,
they're
if I sold somebody some cheap shit, I'm gonna fucking hear about it. You know what I mean? That's the last thing I want.
We also need a shirt like this. Like, not exactly, but I would get a dangerous freedom shirt.
I like that.
Yeah.
Thomas
You know, someone in this chat right now sent me this for my birthday, but I have thought about trying to think of some design where, you know, you did a some kind of dangerous freedom type of quote or something like that,
Well, that's
because
an
I think a
actual
lot
quote.
of people would be down.
Yeah, that's an actual quote. So I can type it over. I can type it word for word. Just
You
change
Yeah.
the design
And
up.
then at the bottom, Thomas Jefferson. And I think it's actually a letter, I believe, that he wrote to someone, and it says like, I
Freedom of
prefer the
English.
tumult of freedom to, like, this is not a direct quote. It's actually different words, but
Right.
still love it.
Right. Do y'all remember the famous saying that Paul Revere said when he was riding through town on his horse? What were we taught in school?
I got crabs. I got crabs.
He said did he say the British are coming?
That's what we're taught in school. We're taught the British are coming. The British are coming. That's not what he fucking said. Think about it. Who was he telling it to?
The British.
The British. We were British then. We're already fucking here. We weren't Americans then. We weren't Americans yet. So why would he say the British are coming?
He said the redcoats are coming, ain't it?
I think it was either the redcoats or the regulars or something like that. But it wasn't the British are coming because motherfucker, we're all British at the time, technically.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
That's like running through town and somebody yelling, "The Americans are coming! The Americans are coming!" Okay.
Miss Sharon, actually we some of us went backstage last night and was just hanging out, and we invited Jim Shady back, and he came back there and hung out with us, and we gave him, because he's new at streaming, so you know, we gave him some tips and stuff, told him not to let people up without, you know, making them turn their camera on first, and
Who's
you know,
Jim
shit
Shady?
like, huh?
Who's Jim Shady?
Shady. He does the Shady Zone,
Never heard.
and yeah, he's from Prepper Nations chat.
Okay.
He's a good old dude, man. He come backstage with us. I mean, you know, he's new. I mean, I've seen him in chat for a while, but he's new on the stream, and then we went backstage with him, and I feel pretty confident to say I think he's a good dude.
Right. The Bidens are coming. The Bidens are coming.
Right.
Wow.
Well, I wouldn't be scared. Them motherfuckers. It'd take them 2 years to get to you, the falling down motherfuckers. Some bitch would be tripping over everything.
What do we got here? Red Dawn says, Ghost, I'm actually working towards starting to film some videos and beginning to grow my channel a little. Finally set up a place to film, and I'm 19 followers away from being able to go live. Well, shit. Everybody, take a minute and make sure you sub up to Red Dawn Ready.
Yes. I left the chat, but I'll get the link in if Miss
Yeah,
Sharon.
somebody drop the link. Let Miss Sharon.
I'm gonna wait for Miss Sharon because
I know, right?
I mean, I'm over there trying to look the shit up, and it like takes me forever, and I'm like, no,
Yeah.
that's not what I'm wanting. And then, yeah, Miss Sharon's already got the link posted and shit.
You're gonna try to beat her. You're already lost.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna try to once I get past Christmas and get all these orders out, and is try to I gotta get like more organized. There
Okay.
it is. I gotta get more organized, and because what really, it doesn't screw me up, but it, like when I get like a big order like Bella Vista Farms, when he wanted me to design a logo. Well, I had to design the logo, so that takes a lot of fucking time, designing the logo. Because it's back and forth emails and getting it correct. So it took like probably 2 weeks to get the design right. And then, you know, he placed a nice sized order, you know, that's, you know, so it's like, if somebody's going to come in and spend, you know, $200-$300, or $400, $500, $600, $700 on an order for shirts, they're going to the front of the line. I mean, it's like, I mean, and if that hurts somebody's feelings, I apologize. But you know, that's like the whole point of doing this, is to like maybe not have to go work for the man one day. So if somebody comes in and they're like, you know, a $500-$600 order, oh, that's it. You know, it is what it is. You know, and number one, because I want to get it in and I want to get it out of the shop as fast as possible, because that frees up all the equipment. You know what I mean? It's like, if I can print the screens, burn the screens, do his 30 shirts, get them out of here, now I'm back to having fun and doing one shirt at a time and bullshitting online and doing live streams. You know,
Man, I've got another shirt idea, but it's really gonna test your limits, bro.
I don't have any limits. You already know that.
Yeah, I do have a couple more designs, man. I need to get to working on this shit. I've been really sitting down and doing some thinking and on a couple of shirt designs, and also I've got four videos shit wrote down, you know, notes and stuff, and that I'm fixing to work on. And one of them, it's going to take a little while. It's going to take a little while because it's going to be a unique video that you're not going to see a whole lot of people on YouTube doing this.
Okay.
It's going to be and it's going to be educational as a motherfucker. Just it's I had some great minds helping me out on some shit, and yeah, this is going to be good shit. It's going to take a while though.
Dude, the other night when Hutch shut you down on that stream, I laughed so I almost peed myself.
I saw that. Yeah, I did too.
Oh my fucking God.
He got me, didn't he?
He set that shit up fucking perfect. I was like, oh, like I was taking a sip of beer and it come out my fucking nose. I had to wipe my computer off. Like, holy shit. And I know he's gonna do it. Like, you know, when you get on there with him, he's gonna fucking do it. But how the hell does he still surprise you every single fucking time?
Mhm. Yeah.
I laughed so fucking hard. God, that was hilarious.
Yeah, he can get you, boy.
All right, Red Dawn, I just subbed up, brother. Wow, 1, 2, 3. Red Dawn, I can do that logo. Your avatar, send me the artwork. I can make that happen. That'll be a fun one to try right there. 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. I can do something with that. That's challenging. That'll be fun.
That's a cool logo.
It is.
I've always liked it.
I think I'm 45, 44, 45 on the subs.
Cool.
Y'all, all right. Are we ready for a good little quick story? A good funny, laughable story. It happened to me today. Real talk. All right, so y'all in chat, listen up. Y'all are gonna fucking love this. Y'all are gonna laugh like hell. I thought it was funny. So me and my wife went to the store. We pull up there, start getting out of the car, and I was gonna. I forgot to grab my phone, so I was gonna grab my phone out of the car, and this couple was walking past me. They were parked right next to us. Was walking past me, and they had this little girl, just cutest little thing. Sophia, you got to listen to this real quick. So this little girl, I swear to you, she's looking at me and just grinning like hell, man. I mean, she's grinning like hell, dude. And I just looked and smiled and waved at her, and she fucking points and goes, "Santa Claus, Santa Claus." My wife looked over and she goes, "Is she referring to you?" And I said, "Yeah." And that couple's like, "Oh no, that's not Santa Claus. Don't say that." And I was like, "Oh, it's all right." I said, "That's cute." Yeah.
What's the email, Ghost? Can you post it, Miss Sharon? What? Oh, my email, ghostprepper1369. Ghostprepper1369 @gmail. But Miss Sharon will be all over it.
Wait, was the birds in flight? Did you get shit on?
No. That's one night. I'm gonna do it, Ghost. Can I do it? I'm gonna do it. One night, what Southern Pride is talking about. One night, I was like, man, I'm higher than eagle pussy, and man, it just, bro, yeah,
That's
it was
right. Yes.
All right, Sophia.
Yeah.
We'll see you, Sophia, sis. Sleep well. Don't let the booger man get you from under the bed, because sometimes the boogeyman is under the bed.
That is not true.
Yes, it is.
There's no such
Yes.
thing.
Yes, it is.
Mm-mm.
Yes, it is.
I have 3 sons. Those are the booger mans. I'm telling you, we went and moved a couch one time. Oh my God. This was, man, how old was he? I don't know. Early teen, my oldest son. And we go to move the couch and take it to the dump to get a new couch. And the underside of it, the underneath, like right under, right under the seat was solid boogers. Just a solid freaking.
Mm,
But I don't, yeah, you can all you want, but if you've got kids, you've got boogers. It's like if you have a butthole, you have buttworms. They're there. They're there.
that
It was disgusting. That was the worst booger wall I ever saw.
What the hell is wrong with you? Did you bump your head a while ago?
Yeah, I did. I was born that way. Yes, Sophia, they are people.
There's boogermans under your bed. I'm just trying to tell you.
No, they are boys wiping boogers under the couch. It's not the boogeyman.
Wait till about 3 o'clock in the morning with the lights out and turn your lift up the covers under your bed and look under there.
I'll do that.
All right, you're gonna understand. There's boogermans under your bed. You're gonna see some shit you don't want to see. I'm telling you.
You're probably right. Man, so we only have like 2 weeks to Christmas, basically. Does everyone feel like ready or rushed?
Rushed.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Nobody's getting shit from me. I got no fucking money.
Like we don't do a whole big Christmas and presents for everybody. We do the tree, we do a turkey and a ham, we all eat and get fat. That's pretty much it. Booger Man is in the White House.
For sure.
I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show up for Christmas and give everybody hugs and say, "There's your Christmas."
Man, but you ain't lying though. It's a tight year, like, and I really don't know what to do for my adult sons. They don't need, they're working adults. Like it's hard to shop for them. And my little boy is so easy. It'll take nothing. Probably really just 1 or 2 little things, which I've already got in mind. But point being is, with my older sons or with some extended family, it's like nobody's that stressed about it because nobody can get each other anything. Stress.
Yeah,
we did something one year I thought was really cool. Like, because when I grew up, we definitely didn't have money. We were pretty freaking poor. So what we would do was like all the Christmas gifts that we gave each other in the family had to be made. We had to make it ourselves or find it ourselves, or you know what I mean. So it was like that. It turned into like almost like a scavenger treasure hunt kind of creative thing. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like making your sister a Christmas card. It was like, find a shiny rock or a arrowhead or something kind of cool. That to me was pretty neat.
Yeah.
5 kids, I'm 2,500 Jesus. No sir, no thank you.
Yeah, pure blood sounds about right, man.
That's the only thing I don't like about Christmas is because Christmas has been taken away from what it actually means to a marketing gimmick to just spend a whole bunch of, if you don't buy your kids the newest phone and a new bike.
Oh, hell no. No, I've never been that way.
I ain't playing that bullshit.
I'm gonna tell you real talk, man. What my wife and I did with my 2 kids, that our 2 kids, is every single Christmas from when they were old enough to just understand getting presents, we gave them 3 gifts every year. They got 3 gifts, and we also we took them to the Walmarts to the Angel Tree and had them go every single year. We had them go and pick out an Angel Tree person, and we go and buy some gifts for them. And
Like
and
our big, the
that's
big thing about
that's how we did. That's how we still our kids will get 3 gifts, and we will go and get something for, and I will have them go and pick out something for the angel tree.
Right.
yeah. Like
That's
to me,
really
that's
cute.
the best part about Christmas is it's like a second Thanksgiving. That's some good eatings.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
you know, like Thanksgiving's all about the turkey. For me, Christmas is all about that motherfucking ham, son.
Mm.
Thanksgiving
Got the bird. Christmas has got the hog. I got a big old ham in the fridge right now.
Huh.
Well, I wanted to, we always do the eating and everything. In fact, my mom said, "I think I'm just gonna make everything that I made on Thanksgiving." I was like, "Sounds good to me."
Right.
That shit was good, man. That shit
Yeah.
was good as fuck, man. And it's still they still got all the like at our Walmart, because we went today. They still got the aisle out there with all the stuffing mix and and all the shit, and so
Well, dude, like I got you, Red Dom. Appreciate it. Like here, I do this. I've been doing this every year for probably the last 4 or 5 years. Right before Thanksgiving, I'll hit Food Line, and if you got an MVP card, Food Line MVP card, if you spend $25 in groceries, which is really fucking easy, then I got a I don't know how big the turkey was, 15, 16 pound turkey for 29 cents a pound.
damn.
That was my Thanksgiving turkey. Here's the best part. The day after Thanksgiving, I went back and I got another turkey, 15, 16 pounder for 25 cents a pound. And you didn't even have to have a card. So I got 2 turkeys at 25 cents a pound, one for Christmas, or one for Thanksgiving, one for Christmas. I've done it every year for like the last 3 or 4 years.
Well, I'm gonna surprise my mama for Thanksgiving. I mean for Christmas. I've actually got a turkey in there in the freezer, and I'm gonna start thawing it out here and soon, and I'm gonna cook it and bring it there, because my mama really likes some spicy food. My mom and daddy do, but they make theirs. It's still it's seasoned, but they keep it a little less spicy because there's some other people that don't. So I'm gonna cook this turkey, Cajun it up, spice it up some, and really put some flavors and some juice to it and shit. And I'm gonna bring it up there to my mom. She'll be surprised, man. She'll be appreciative of that.
I want to do the mayonnaise turkey, the Duke's turkey. Have y'all seen that?
Yeah.
I did one, and my personal opinion, maybe I did something wrong, but I followed the instructions. I looked at several different ones and I followed, and they were all pretty much exactly the same. And I did it, and I'm gonna tell you, to me, it tastes like shit.
Really?
I love Duke's mayonnaise, man. That's what I have in my refrigerator when we do use mayonnaise. But that's
the only kind of mayonnaise there is.
Well, I can see it giving it a funky twang. I've never tried the mayo.
I thought it was just to crust up the outside. I didn't think it was supposed to really fuck with the flavor. I figured it would crust up the outside, but it would still the moisture.
I think it would. See, the one that I've heard
did. It fucked with the flavor. I'm just telling you. That's just maybe y'all love it. I'm just saying, to me, it sucked. I was like, man, this is horrible.
I've seen people use mustard, and that makes sense actually, because the vinegar will tenderize the meat and like stuff like that. I've never seen the mayo one.
Yeah.
Huh. Fish sticks is like, yeah.
I was upset about it too, man, because that was a pretty good sized bird,
Yeah, that's why I ain't got balls enough to do it, or brave enough to do it.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. I ate the whole fucking turkey, man. I mean, it sucked. I hated it, but I wasn't gonna throw it out, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't let it go to waste. Every time I fucking ate a turkey sandwich, I was like, yeah, I know I'm not doing this shit again.
Need more mustard.
Right.
That's like for me when I do turkey, it's mustard. Now, if I do a turkey sandwich, like a thin sliced deli meat turkey sandwich, it's mayonnaise usually. But if it's Thanksgiving turkey, it's fucking mustard. I'll just take it. It's like with my deer meat, dude. There ain't. At least this is me. Deer meat and fucking mayonnaise, bro. Deer meat and
What?
Duke. Oh fuck yeah, deer meat and Dukes. You can just like chicken nuggets, give it the dip.
Oh, you're talking about using it as a dipping sauce?
Fuck yeah.
I use A1.
I use fucking mayonnaise.
Man.
Duke mayonnaise on deer meat, especially a shoulder. Oof.
Man, I'm telling you, dip them little fried rounds, the deer meat in the A1 sauce, boy. You'll be like, fuck yeah.
I was
This-
waiting
this-
for it, Rabid. That's a big fat no.
There ain't nothing miracle about that shit.
It's a miracle it's still on the
You
shelf.
You can miracle whip that shit back out somewhere else. That is some nasty fucking stuff right there.
It's awful. I
Nasty.
will
It ain't
add.
fucking- it's not it shouldn't even be on a sandwich. It's like fucking salad dressing. Put that
Yeah.
shit on fucking lettuce.
If you read the container, it says dressing, I think. Like, ugh, inedible.
Only reason I don't know why they named it Miracle Whip. It's a miracle somebody could eat a fucking sandwich with that shit on it.
I bet that shit. I bet you got drips of it on your chin too, don't you?
Yeah, no doubt. Now
Now,
I can see
I
it helping
did-
your beard grow.
I did go for a time making my own mayonnaise. That was kind of a lot of work, but you could really fuck around with the flavor a little bit.
It's
Like-
delicious.
Yeah, it's actually fun to do if you do it right, but it's good.
I do not like ketchup. I'm one of those people. I hate ketchup. I love mayo, love mustard. Now for fries, what I do is I make aioli, which is mayonnaise with lemon juice and garlic and a little salt and pepper. And it is so good. It's
I can deal with that.
any kind of meat, any kind of potato, anything. Aioli, try it.
You know what the best thing for ketchup is, and some people are gonna get mad at me, but I don't care.
You know what? It's good for polishing brass. It's good
Pepper.
for cleaning stainless steel. Ketchup, the acid content, ketchup is actually a good cleanser.
Yep.
Pepper.
But
Pepper.
it goes real good with 1 day old reheated pizza.
Yes.
No!
Yes.
Fucking shove
Yes.
that pizza in.
Yes.
I would never.
Yes, I have.
Not fresh pizza. I'm talking about in the microwave. Got to
No.
reheat it sometime for some reason. It's just like, man.
I've done it on fresh pizza too. It's
I have
good,
too.
but the microwave is yeah. When you've got well, we've got a toaster oven, but when you reheat a pizza, yeah, man, put a little bit of ketchup on it. You don't have to put a lot, just a little bit on it. I smear just a little bit on it, man. It really helps.
I submerge that shit in ketchup, man.
No, I don't even get my.
Don't drown your food in mayo or ketchup or goop. It's
No.
not any fun eating what you can't even see. So
It's
don't drown your
Alfredo
food.
sauce
Yes,
all the
it's
way and
a lot of
garlic
fun.
water or
A lot
nothing.
of fun. What's up, Moonshine?
Did y'all recognize that?
Yes.
I
What's that,
tuned you
Moonshine?
out when you started fantasizing about ketchup.
Right. Man, I've been eating some eggs like nobody's business.
Moonchild.
You do not put ketchup on your eggs. Stop.
Yeah.
No
No.
way.
I ain't doing that.
Let me tell you
When I
about
say
this.
I
Now
hate
also
ketchup, I
put
mean I
mayonnaise on my eggs if it's on an egg sandwich. If I do an egg sandwich, it's
No.
mayonnaise.
No.
But now
I'll
Hot
do.
sauce.
here's one of my favorite meals. I'll come home. It's one of my favorite meals. I'll get me some grits. I usually get the red eye gravy grits, the instant grits, and I put it in a bowl with milk, not water, with milk and some butter. I microwave that shit. But while I'm microwaving it, I scramble up about 3 eggs, and I throw in a handful of cheddar cheese, right?
Mhm.
I'll bust up a couple of sausage patties, nice and small, and I'll put all that shit in the bowl with the grits, and I'll put about a quarter of a cup of ketchup in there and stir it all up and fucking go to town. It looks like vomit. I do it when I go to a restaurant, like like Perkins or Denny's or something. I order sausage patties, couple things of eggs and some grits and some ketchup, and I stir all that shit together on the plate, and the waitress is like gagging. Man, that is some fucking good shit, boy. It's ugly.
Dude, I
It's
love
like-
grits.
It looks like vomit. but
Virginia,
it's-
have you not ever experienced a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich with mayo, like a
Of course.
toasted?
Yes, absolutely. Now, oh, you mean mayo on the outside toasted?
No. No, mayo on the inside.
Mayo on the inside? Yes.
Fresh mayo, yeah.
I'm good with that. Totally good with that.
All right, now a lot of y'all ain't gonna be able to try this recipe. You probably could. You could use your own sausage, but over here in the
Oh.
Carolinas, in North Carolina, We have a company called Neeses, Neeses, Neeses Sausage, local company. It's the best damn sausage you ever eat, and it comes in little bricks. And they also make liver pudding and souse and all that good stuff. But they always fill it with shit. But anyway, the Neeses sausage is the best sausage you can get. But I did this one day, and it is one of my favorite meals. I take that big brick of sausage and I will patty it up like a hamburger patty, except a little bit thinner, about that thick.
Oh, so it's like ground sausage. It's
About a half inch thick. It's ground sausage.
Okay.
I'll patty it up like a hamburger, and I fry it up like a hamburger, and I put it on a hamburger patty. Actually, I like to use. What the fuck is that? Old Smoky.
Orange shine sickle.
Okay. Oh man, you got creamsicle liquor?
Look at it. Do you
Sir.
see Phil's face change? He said, "You have creamsicle liquor."
Don't get sick off it. That's like getting sick off a White Russian. You will never forget that.
Is
But,
creamsicle liquor a euphemism?
But you take that, you fry up that sausage patty just like a hamburger, and you put it on a hamburger bun. But you also fry you up an egg, and you get a big old slice of tomato, a little bit of cheese, and a whole bunch of Duke's mayonnaise. Fuck, stick a fork in it. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
This is store bought, you know, obviously. It's store bought, but the Old Smoky, it's actually you know,
Never heard of it. Never seen it before. Never heard of it.
yeah, it's actually I've got some Old Smoky whiskey in there in the house that when my wife and kids and the aunts and the cousins, you know, and all the women and kids went to Gatlinburg, they went by Old Smoky, and my wife bought me some whiskey from the actual factory, which, you know, but yeah, it's Old Smoky's pretty good, man. They do a good job on their shit.
Now the food line here a couple of weeks ago, they had the orange, the dreamsicle milk, and I was like, what? The orange cream milk. I'm like, shit, I got to get me a half gallon. Man, I drank that whole motherfucker at one sitting.
Man, this shit is dangerous good.
Yeah. Oh, it was delicious.
Yeah.
I like to make some eggnog with it. Oof. But it was the orange cream, but it was milk. You know, a regular fucking milk jug milk, but it was orange. It tastes. You know those dreamsicles or
That's what
creamsicles?
that is.
Yeah, it's like if you took a whole box of those ice creams and you let them melt and then drank it. That's what this milk tastes like.
That's what this tastes like. It's white, like it's like milk. That is, and it's just got alcohol in it. So, you know, man, it's good though. Whew.
This
Yeah,
is fish sticks.
creamsicle
What's
is
an
good.
Asahi? Asahi. Asahi. Asahi.
Asahi.
What is that?
Is that a beer, Miss Fish Sticks?
She's from Kentucky. She better not be drinking that IPA bullshit.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Do you guys remember your first ever?
Japanese beer.
Yeah, Japanese beer. That's what I thought.
Oh.
Do you remember your first drink that you ever had at a bar legally? Now, before I turned 21, I had sipped at the neighbors a few times, but I mean, the first time you could ever be carded, it's like your 21st birthday. What did you order?
It was my mom and dad took me to a really nice restaurant when I turned 21, and so they served alcoholic beverages because, so they could actually see me actually buy some alcohol for legally
Cute.
for a change. See, I grew up next to a bunch of Polish people, Polacks.
Mm-hmm.
And they had these Polish weddings, and I'm gonna tell you, they would spend back then, when I was 14, 15 years old, they would spend $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 on alcohol and have a whole weekend wedding reception thing.
Yeah.
And you could go up there, 14-year-old kid. There was kids, they'd just fucking give you a mixed drink and you could get fucking drunk, man. They didn't give a shit.
Hey, I can't. That is not a memorable my 21st, I was drinking. I've been drinking since before I can remember drinking. I mean, I'm from
Yeah.
North Carolina. We make moonshine, okay? Like I was drinking from before I was a teenager. I don't remember. Like I don't even remember. I remember turning 21. I was in Panama, but it was beer I was drinking. But
Well, I remember when we went to that nice restaurant, you know, and they served alcohol, and I ordered a whiskey and Coke, and a bourbon and Coke. They never even carded me. I was like,
Ohio, no.
Mad Dog. Oh, Mad Dog 2020. Woo-wee. Or, how about Cisco? Remember Cisco? Whew.
Yeah, a 40.
Old English. Old
Yeah,
English.
oh,
Oh,
Wild Irish Rose.
Wild Irish Rose. That shit
Yeah,
was rough, dude. Oh, does anyone remember Thunderbird?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of my buddies was this Polish dude, right? And his daddy drank mellow bourbon. Cheap fucking whiskey, man. Cheap whiskey. And we used to steal his fucking liquor all the time, man. And hell, when he was 10, 11, 12 years old down there, because I'd go and stay the weekend because he had a farm. And you know, it was like they had, I don't know, like 100 acres or some shit. And we, you know, it was all farmland and like woods. And there was this giant ass creek that went through there you could catch fish out of and shit. And so I'd go and stay with him, you know, a lot. And yeah, we'd go, we set up camping stuff, you know, set up camping sites and shit, different places. And yeah, I'd go down there and hang out. We'd steal his fucking liquor. And then when we got old enough, you know, 11, 12, 13, getting up, you know, years old, we would go out because we lived right. His property was just like a couple of miles down the road from the Camp Robinson. And it's where our National Guard and shit, and so and our military, they had a drop zone out there in the middle of the woods. You know, it's like 10,000 acres of woods.
Sure.
And so they had a drop zone out there, and they would drop these 64-foot parachutes. You know, drop you know, cargo boxes off, and pick them up. Well, we started going out there and hanging out with them. With these Air Force dudes, man, and they would fucking give us stuff, man. You know, we had all kinds of military shit, man. They'd give us parachutes, they'd give us flashlights, and fucking just all kinds of shit, man. And we had a 64-foot camo parachute they let us take one time, and we went to back there in the woods, and we fucking set that thing up and made like one of them circus camp, you know, like a what do you call it? The teepee kind of like thing. You know, we just stuck a big pole up in the middle and secured it down and shit. Yeah, we had a badass fort, man.
The only thing I heard you say was pole.
I can imagine that probably would be about right.
Oh, Red Dawn. I remember 99 Bananas. I was a bartender when that first came out, and they had reps. You know, like doctors have drug reps. Well, bartenders have booze reps, and they come around and try to get you to start stocking your bar with their product. So the 99 Bananas reps came around, as well as a lot of wine companies, stuff like that, and they'd sell you on it. But yeah, I remember 99. That shit was rough.
Yep.
Yeah, I used to date this girl that lived, well, she was living with me when I was in the, you know, 20, 21-year-old mark. And her parents were from Stuttgart, man. And if anybody knows anything about Stuttgart, it's fucking wetlands and fucking farmlands, and it's bottomlands, and it's like in the middle of nowhere, ain't it?
I've been there.
Well, they lived over on the White River, and they lived in a houseboat. Well, this is not when when I say houseboat, I'm not talking about a houseboat. I'm talking about some pontoons with a platform, and they stuck a small house trailer on it, like for real, like a trailer. Yeah, and they had a generator out there, and they would run the generator, and the dude commercial fished. And so we would go down there and stay with them. You had to, they were way out in the White River, so they had a place where you park, and you got to walk down this trail for a pretty good ways through the woods, and then you would have to get in a pirogue, and you'd have to fucking row out to the boat. And so yeah, we stayed out there a lot, man. I enjoyed that commercial fishing and out, man. It's like out, dude. You're in the trees and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, a backwater of the White River. It's, you know, it's all swampy and shit. It's like gator country type shit, you know. And I enjoyed being there. We had a good time there. But when it was time to turn the generator off, all the lights went out, man. It got dark as fuck, man. Like, it got dark as shit.
Yeah.
Man, you wake up. I went out there one morning, man. I got up and took a pee, you know, and shit. And I walked out the door because they had a pretty nice little walkway all the way around the trailer. And I walked out there and I walked around the corner, and there's a fucking water moccasin on the damn platform right there.
Looking you in the eye.
I was like, oh shit. And her dad was just coming out too, and he's all like, oh yeah. He goes, hell, just flip him off, you know. So he had this, you know, big pole stick thing, and we flipped him out of there. I wanted to kill him, but he wouldn't let me. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that shit when I was growing up, man. Now I live in town. There's a reason. I do.
Yep.
It's a very, very, very small town.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
You talked to Hutch today, Backwoods?
Mm-hmm.
Did he say if he got his stuff or not?
He didn't mention. He may not have been to the post office yet.
He didn't give me a post office address.
He didn't mention.
Because I checked on the website. It said it was delivered.
Yeah, he may have got it and just didn't think about mentioning it or whatever. Just didn't mention it.
Maybe he might not have went and got it yet. Picked it up. Because I don't know if it was to his house or not. But he gave me a physical address. So,
well, I think he's got an address at the post office.
like a physical address? It don't say P.O. Box. It's a physical address.
Yeah, I think everything gets delivered to the post office, because when I went up there the other weekend, you know, I went up there on Friday, I think it was, and took him an old laptop that I had. It still worked great, man. It's a great laptop. I've got a newer one, and you know, I hadn't used that thing in over a year, so I took him that up there, and we went to the store and shit. We had to go do a couple of things, and one of them we went by the post office while we were there. So,
maybe it's, yeah, depending on the size of the town, maybe they just used the post office physical address, and then.
Well, I'm not even just real sure. Because I've been there on Thursday and Friday, and I'm not even real sure the mailman comes down there. I mean, he lives pretty good ways back in there, man. It's a lot of time. Well, maybe they do.
My P.O. Box has a physical address, but you type, like when you write the address, you write P.O. Box and the number, and then the physical address. Like all post offices have a physical address.
Okay. I don't know.
He just didn't put P.O. Box. So
Maybe,
I'm assuming that maybe his small town post office, they know everybody by name. Like, oh, that's Hutch's shit, and throw it in his box.
Maybe he, you know, maybe it was delivered to his house. I don't know, bro.
No clue.
Mention.
We'll see. But I put his flag on the back of his neck so he can cut his sleeves off.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you know, he's yeah, he's a trip. Can't nobody say that motherfucker ain't really doing the real thing, man. He's roughing it, bro. I mean, he's living good. Don't get me wrong. He's happy, man. You know,
Right.
He's enjoying what he's doing, man. He enjoys his place. That's cool. I like going up there, man, and hanging out with him and helping him do a few things. But then, you know, just hanging out, because it's a peaceful place, man. It's nice. It's nice to be there.
Yeah, he's done a really good job. All with no shoes. It's amazing.
Yeah, I ain't no shit.
Well, take some grit, man. I respect people that get out with some grit, you know.
You see where Biden used the Emergency Powers Act to go around Congress to send weapons to Israel, like a bunch of them today.
Nah.
Like a bunch of he used the emergency or war powers or emergency act. Sure did, and went around, bypassed Congress, sent a bunch of fucking, you know, and it's like a $500 million package or some shit total, and it's just like one installment of it, and like, you know, yeah, he said, "Fuck it, well, I ain't asking Congress, I'm sending it." So it you know, I think that. Go ahead.
What's the end game? What do you think?
Well, I'm just saying I believe that they're showing that they are going to use every means necessary to do what they want to do, and I think that the same thing is going to happen before the 2024 election. I think they're going to, like, real talk, like, fucking do something really drastic. They're going to have to.
I think it's going to be bigger than 9/11.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, it's going to be big.
I think it's going to be bad.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there's something bad coming between now and the election.
Mm-hmm.
There's too many people that believe and it's starting to look and say, yeah, and there's even been some cases now that are where there's actually a overturning of some elections.
Oh yeah.
From cheating since the 2020 election, and so there's too many people turning against them. You know, Biden was at some speech or something the other day, and they all was hollering Trump, and he's all like, well, that's okay, let them yell. This ain't a Trump rally. You know, it's like, you dumb motherfucker. I mean, they know, dude. So they're going to have to do something really fucking drastic in order to be able to like file a martial law, you know, use the War Powers Act. And what's the one? It's not coming to mind for a minute. The one that Obama signed, where they ain't got a fucking, they can come get you, and your rights are posse comitatus.
Yeah.
Yeah. They.
Well, posse comitatus is U.S. troops on American soil.
But I'm saying they can. What's the deal where they signed?
I know which one you're talking about. It's if you're designated an enemy of the state, is it enemy of the state or domestic terrorist? You don't have to be charged with anything. You can just get picked up and put in a box somewhere for an unlimited amount of time. You don't get a phone call. You don't get an attorney, and they don't have to charge you. They can just fucking leave you there.
Yep. That's what's happening to the J6ers.
Yeah, that's what they're doing to the J6ers. I just can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I can't remember it either.
But posse comitatus doesn't allow U.S. troops to operate on
right.
soil.
I was just reaching, man. I'm trying to remember.
But I think that whatever is going to happen is going to happen. I think it's going to be like not shortly before the election, but I think it's going to be several months, 3, 4, 5, 6 months before the election. I think it's going to be like I think it's going to be something massive.
Patriot.
It's going to be back and forth, because they want to have turmoil when it comes to election time so they can suspend the elections.
Yeah, I agree with that concept.
They don't want to do it right before the election because they don't have enough time for that slow burn. They don't have enough time to make people suffer.
Right.
People think about shit. I think it's going to be several months out, and it'll be like when the candidates are supposed to be hitting the road. When Biden's supposed to come up out of the basement and actually go ask for a vote, 5, 6 months out. I I think that's when it's going to happen. So you're talking what? This summer, end of June, July, maybe August. I think something big's going to hit. Like just, I hate to say it, but I think it's going to be, I don't think it's going to be nuclear, but I think it'll be radiological. I think it'll be a dirty bomb or a small EMP type deal.
Right.
Because if you can make New York go dark, that's the financial hub of the world. If you can make New York go dark,
it's the National Defense Authorization Act.
Okay.
The NDAA, it's an indefinite detention bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one I was thinking of.
You don't even have to be charged. All you have to do is be suspected. You could be a person of interest, and you're in Guantanamo Bay. And I think come June, July, maybe August.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just me. I may get a strike for this, but it is what it is. I think it'll be. I don't think it'll be nuclear. I think it'll be radiological. I think it'll be some kind of a dirty bomb type thing or a small EMP, and I think it'll be in a very sensitive area, like New York. Something I don't know. I don't because it's gonna cause the most damage without long-term damage. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think it'll be nuclear because then there's a nuclear response. If it's like radiological or dirty bomb type thing, you can blame it on 15 different countries. You can blame it on 30 different people. But I mean, I don't know. It's just there's got to be. They need a reason for there not to be an election, and since they don't have anybody legitimately running, because everybody knows it's not going to be Biden, and they haven't brought Newsom forth.
Well, they actually tested the waters with Newsom. He debated with Gavin or with DeSantis.
But see, that wasn't him though. That they tested the waters, but I think they tested the water. I don't think they tested the waters with that. I think Tim Pool hit the nail on the head. I think that Newsom, DeSantis, that I think, dude, I'm honestly, I think DeSantis is flipped, man. I think he went full on fucking rhino.
Okay, no, listen to me. What I'm trying to say is there were some, there were some people that brought some things up, and it made a lot of sense. Is that why the fuck would DeSantis bother with Newsom? Since he is not announced to be to run for president, and and then it's they were talking about what sense does it make for these two governors to debate. Well, then there was somebody else that said that. I'm trying to think of who it was. Damn, I read so much shit. If I don't write it down or want to make a video about it, I can't remember sometimes. But there was something that said that the Newsom camp or whatever, is fully like getting ready for a possible presidential bid.
I believe
so that's why I think they said we'll go and debate Santis, and because they thought, because how them fuckers are, they thought, man, you could go in there and shut DeSantis down and we can get rid of him and we don't have to have him as an opponent, and then you can shine your spotlight. But DeSantis fucking destroyed Gavin Newsom, dude.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying, but here I agree. We have the same idea, but I'm looking at it from a different point of view.
Well, then just say backwards, you're right. No, I'm kidding.
It's like, here's the thing. DeSantis is not going to be president. He already fucked that up, number one. But he's termed out. He's termed out as governor, so he can't be governor. If he can't be president and he can't be governor, the only thing he has left is a cabinet position. I think Blue Side reached out to DeSantis and they're like, look, here's the deal. We need you to put our boy over, and we're going to make sure you get a cabinet spot.
That don't make no sense because he destroyed the fuck out of him, dude.
He did, but he didn't.
Man, dude.
But
what I saw, he destroyed.
Nobody was talking about Gavin Newsom. Now all of a sudden, there's a debate that isn't supposed to be.
Yeah, but yeah, but
Now-
see,
Yeah,
but
now
but
you're talking about Newsom.
I've seen but see, exactly. And we're talking about Newsom, about how everything that DeSantis said was true. And why the fuck would you want, that's the talk I'm hearing. Why the hell would you want someone like a Gavin Newsom?
We've been saying
You
that
know,
for years. Like he
It's,
ain't done.
well, I
nothing
know,
good
but
for
see,
California.
that's what I'm saying. A lot of other people are starting to see this. They're starting to wake up, and they saw that, and they're like, "Damn, he's right." Because I mean, and don't get me wrong, I'm not rooting for DeSantis. I think he did a good. I think he does a good job from what I see as a governor of
Great
Florida.
job as governor,
But he is not
here's
going.
the thing. He didn't do a great job as governor. It was just he was in Florida, and Florida was turning red even without his help. Florida was turning red because of Trump. The only reason DeSantis got elected was because of Donald Trump, because he was fucking losing until Trump endorsed him. All right. But he said no when everybody else was like, oh, okay. He took a fucking shot in the dark and it paid off. It's not like he had some divine fucking intervention that said, we're not going to mask this. We're not going to do that. No,
Right.
he took a fucking shot in the dark and it worked. Just like he took a shot in the dark attacking Trump and it didn't fucking work. He gambled.
There you go, Moose Man. See that Moose Man there, right there. What he's saying.
Oh, yeah.
Newsom lied and was
But
fact
here's the
checked,
thing. And
exposed.
he got destroyed, but the point is he got on stage, mainstream, and now people are talking about him.
And he got,
What I'm
and
thinking
they're
is
talking
what
about
happened.
how stupid he looks. That's the
Exactly.
problem.
Well, look at how stupid fucking.
So what you're saying is,
no, stop. Look how stupid fucking Kamala looked 3 years ago, and she's the vice
Yeah,
president.
and
That's what I'm
and they, but they didn't really push Kamala Harris. They never really pushed her.
Right, but what you're
They
not.
pushed
you're
Joe
not paying
Biden,
attention to what I'm saying.
Uncle Joe.
Right. Yeah, he got destroyed by Gavin. He got destroyed by Ron DeSantis. That's what the conservative media is putting out. That ain't what CNN and the liberal media is putting out to the voting base. Is what I'm saying is they put that piece on the board. They put his little pawn on the board. But now the liberals are talking all kind of good stuff. Now they got what 6, 7, 8 months to talk all this good stuff about Gavin Newsom. And now when Michael comes out and announces that she's running. Oh man, now we're talking. Who's number one, who's number two. So if you do the whole Michael, Michelle, Newsom, president, vice president, now because it's going to be hard to get Kamala to step away. The only way I think the only way they're going to get her to step away is to offer her a fucking Supreme Court seat. That's a lifetime paycheck. She can fuck with everybody for years. But that's because here's why I think there's going to be some kind of election bullshit, because they don't have anybody running right now. They're not running anybody. Literally, they're not running anyone. They put nobody forward to run for president. Nobody.
That's what I'm saying. They're testing the waters, and
they're not going to give it up.
People, the only listen, the only people that are talking about Newsom are talking about how he got destroyed by facts. They fact checked him, the shit he said, and they're all saying he lied. Yeah. And so it's nobody's going to vote for him. They're not going to put him up for running now. They're going to, because he can so easily be destroyed. He's Nancy Pelosi's freaking nephew, you know.
Yeah, but you act like they're actually going to count the votes legitimately.
Well, that's another argument.
About truth, and it's not about false. It's about they reach in their bag and they put that little pawn out of the bag that says Gavin Newsom, and they put it on the board.
I don't think they're going to be able to cheat like they did before. There's too many fucking people standing up.
I don't think they're going to cheat. I think they're going to not have the fucking election.
Okay.
Like literally, I think they're just not going to do it. I think that's why they haven't put anybody forward.
So all right. So now that we're at that place of the conversation, let's go back to what Pure Blood said a while ago. Pure Blood said, did y'all see if we're under a new sickness lockdown, there won't be a vote for a new president, that the president in charge will stay president. Okay, so that comes from the UN bullshit. Okay, the UN, that's what a bunch of these countries do when they that's a dictatorship, and they're trying to the UN, I was reading about some of this stuff. The UN is trying to take over, and the WHO, you know, all that shit's tied together, man. Okay. All them people are all fucking tied together. So the UN, the WHO, and so because it's the, you know, the WHO and the UN is backing them, and what they're trying to do is to make it to where if there is a global crisis, if there is a thing like COVID, that it suspends everything because there's an emergency. It's a global emergency, and so that's what I believe that's what they're going to try to do. Either that, if that don't work, I'm telling you, my personal opinion is there's going to be the deep state is going to try to unalive Trump.
Oh yeah.
They're going to try to unalive Trump.
Oh yeah. I agree with that 1,000. They've already tried to do that. I think they've tried on more than one occasion to do that.
They have tried. I read a deal that was it was a little story or whatever about you know, Trump's presidency and stuff, and it was supposed to be verified shit, and they said like one night Trump was going to go and speak, you know, because he'll go fucking speak anywhere, president or not, you know, and he was going over there to speak, and some dude rushed out of the crowd and like tried to fucking kill him, and like they subdued the dude, and like, you know, they had to push Trump back and shit. You know, there were several of them attempts. There's been attempts.
Well, I think when he had the coup, I think that was on purpose. I mean, you're talking the height of the pandemic. He's the most protected man in the world, and he gets it, but everybody around him don't. Come on, man. I believe that about as much as I believe that Sleepy Joe got 81 million votes.
Yeah. Yes, Pure Blood. That 100-day cough. I just read about that too, man. They've got it's I believe the UK somewhere over there. They've got a fucking cough there. They're saying lasts 100 days, man, and it's like breaking ribs and tearing shit apart. And they say it's a bad fucking deal. And so anything like that, or that new pneumonia, any of that stuff, you know, they could just fucking lock you down. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's a global emergency.
And then it'll be all mail-in vote, or they'll say, you know what, we could do all mail-in vote, but since there was so much uproar from the right, we're not going to do that. We'll just postpone the vote until things turn to normal.
Well, all they got to do is say is it's a national emergency,
yeah,
and use the Emergency Powers Act, man.
Yep.
And lock everybody down and say nobody, you know.
There's too many ways that they can just say, yeah, fuck it, we're not voting. There are too many ways to do that. That's why I think that the reason I'm saying, because they haven't put anybody forward to run. So it's like, if they haven't put anybody forward to run and there's only a year left.
Ooh, Miss Sharon, good point.
They don't intend to put anybody forward.
Good point, Miss Sharon.
That's what I'm saying. They won't spread by contact. I think they won't even allow mail-in votes. They'll say because it can spread by contact, even though the post office irradiates everything. But what they'll say is, well, since there was so much uproar from the right about mail-in votes being dirty and wrong, we just won't do mail-in votes. That means we just have to postpone the election. So we're agreeing with you. We're saying that, oh my God, just think about this. Democrats come out and say, yes, we agree. Maybe there was some election fraud. Maybe there was some numbers didn't add up. So that being said, we can't vote in person because of this cough. We can't vote by mail because we can't set the system. So what we're going to do is we're just going to postpone the election.
Postpone it. Yep.
So they're agreeing with both sides. They look like they're doing the right fucking thing, and we're stuck with this. And we're stuck with Obama still.
Yep. Those that would give up their freedom for a little bit of safety deserve neither.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's the thing. That's how they scare people, man. That's how they did it. Because, like I said, man, I mean, you know, I've said this before. If you look at during the COVID stuff, man, they had neighbors fucking calling in on neighbors, man. You know, they had people that were, you know what I'm saying?
Are you serious right now, Rabid?
Yeah. I'm not going to speak because that's Rabbit's story to tell. I know stuff. Yeah.
Damn. That's
Yeah.
man, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. Prayers going up. That is just But I don't know. Either way, I think I'm gonna stick a fork in this thing. I gotta get off here and get me something to eat.
Well,
I'm gonna watch a little bit of TV
and poor Besito,
and relax. I gotta get up and try to get some shirts printed.
right?
Damn, Rabbit. I hope she feels better, brother. Prayers are with you.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
Well, everybody in the chat, all you members, and everybody else, I appreciate you as always. Backwoods, Roots. Roots is bathing the baby, so if she's not with us, she'll figure it out when she comes back. I'm gonna get off here and go get some shit did. Some shit. Get some food in my tummy. Congratulations to Miss Sharon and Sophia B on the win tonight. Congrats.
You didn't see in chat earlier where they said give both Sophie and Miss Sharon both said give my shirt to Backwoods?
I did not see that, no.
Yeah, you need to go back and look. It's in there.
God damn, Rabbit, that's horrible, brother.
Yes, it is.
And I hope it all works out.
All right.
Princess, I forgot about you, Princess. I'll hook that thing up either late tonight or tomorrow. I'll send you an email.
I'm really sorry about that, Rabbit.
Me too.
Real talk.
All right, guys.
If you need to talk, man, email me. My email is in my about section, gonefishing.bm@gmail.com. Go holler. I mean, if you need to talk or something, you just want to hang out or something, holler at me, brother. I'm always down to hang out, bullshit, whatever it is.
All right.
Real talk.
I'm out, you guys. We'll see you
Night.
later.
Peace out.
We'll talk to you later.
Peace, 3%, baby.
See y'all next week.